Sometimes Mr. Jack tends to show up late, but that's fine. All right, so start the stream here. Okay, people, we are back to the Menza Branson slash Moonsea campaign. Technically, it's now the Moonsea area. The guys last week ended up leaving the Men's Branson via a underwater portal that is, it was inside some a dungeon area. So they ended up coming out in the Quivering Forest, which is up here, and they met an eccentric old gnome, which was helping them out a little bit. They did a favor for him, and he did a favor for them. He needed some supplies. He went down. They are now in the city of Flan, where they are currently held up. So we have a new character, Mr. New Guy. He's going to be joining the group on this mission. And here's the overhead map of the city of Flan. And as far as what the guys want to do, let's just go ahead and go and check out the missions that are available in the city of Flan. So like, go ahead and put the link for the guys, and then they can go ahead and talk about. Well, this is what we ought to be doing, and that's their call. All right, so that's about it. All right, so if you guys
Where'd
haven't
you
met
put the
each other,
link, DM?
yeah, it's in the chat. I'll put it in the Skype as well. All right, so there's the link for all
Ah,
the assignments that are there. Now, last week, here are some of the places that the guys visited. Delors Tower, which is basically this area here. The Delors Tower, or Den Lors, Lawrence Tower, is basically the only magic shop in the city. So if you are going to want to buy some magical items, this is where you're going to want to be at. So a couple of landmarks for you guys. Since half of the city, a little backstory to the city now. There was a um, invasion by the giants, the ogres, the giants from the north of the region of Thar, with a bunch of white dragons. So they pretty much pillaged the whole city, and half of it is still being under construction. So this happened in 1305, and then there was another event where the city was being rebuilt. There was a bronze dragon that was technically possessed. His name was Thraxon or something like that. So he also was hindering the town from being rebuilt. So that happened in 1458. You guys are now in the year of, I'm sorry, 1358. You guys are now in the year of 1372. So about maybe 20 years in between the time that Thorax was, trying to control the city, is basically what's happening. So the Vallejo Castle has still has not been rebuilt. The Scholar Square, you do have an excavation going on there due to the fact that they're trying to rebuild that particular area, and it was known to have some very important books, things like that, as far as magical items, so on and so forth. Some of the sections of the city are controlled by different factions that you are aware, or you've been told that there are certain factions that are trying to control certain parts of the city for future. Since the city's going to be rebuilt, they just want to have a grip on the whole town. So everybody's kind of fighting for power. The Noble Ward, which is basically the where the rich people used to live, is basically destroyed. And then you have Skull Keep, which is basically like a lighthouse that it's currently needing to be rebuilt. So they were trying to rebuild it, but if you look at some of the missions there, it explains what the hell's happening. So there's 20 missions total, and again, that's to you whether you guys want to pursue any. So this is the actual tower where the mage is there, and then you have the city hall. mayor's house. There's technically two churches, actually three churches. One is currently being rebuilt, which is the Temple of Tempest. That's the Temple of Gong is pretty much go, and the Temple of Tears, okay. The Temple of Tempest is currently being built. The Temple of Bane is no more since Bane has been deceased. So there you have Kuto's well and so on and so forth. All right, so let's go ahead and go into the actual tavern where you guys are holed up, which is going to be where is the tavern? Okay, yeah, the Laughing Goblin, which is the local inn. All right, so can't exactly remember what the hell you guys were doing last week, but we'll go ahead and start off here for you
There
guys.
were
Last
a
week
lot of
we had goblin and warg heads
beefy
to turn in.
goblins and worms that
Oh
we
yeah,
dealt
that's
with.
right. You guys were in the lumber yard. Now that I remember. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the lumber yard. I think you guys are pretty much finished in the lumber yard, but if you guys want to take a look around, that's good too. Um,
Loot and collect heads.
all right, right, right. All right. Well, you have the number of heads that are on the map, and as far as
1,
how you
2,
guys want to
3,
proceed,
4,
just go ahead and
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20.
all right, sounds good.
I'm definitely not made to carry them, so
I have a riding lizard. It has saddlebags. I'll probably be replacing this. Actually, I have several sacks. I'm not putting them in my saddlebags. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to put it in sacks. I'm not going to put the bloody heads in my saddlebags. But we also want to loot the bodies.
All right. Well, the only I think I might have. Well, let me see what I put in there for the. Did I put that in Skype? I think I remember putting some of the magical items. Yeah, I think only the lieutenant had some magical items. So, but let me go ahead and put that on the stuff here. So the goblin lieutenant, where it says junk lieutenant or leader. Yeah, here it is, lieutenant. All right, so here's what the lieutenant had on him. And as far as the amount of gold, let me go ahead and put that on the chat. So that's the lieutenant stuff, and here's the remaining loot for the rest of the stuff is just it's not magical. So it's you're only going to get like I don't know 25, uh, 15 gold or something like that. But let me go ahead and put the supplies or the treasure.
Plus 2 cutlass, plus 1 scale mail. That sounds like it's magical to me.
Yeah, that's
that's very
that's
magical.
stuff.
That's very powerful, and the rest is just trinket stuff.
Correct, correct,
Ah.
correct. Yeah, that stuff is from the
Well, you never
lieutenant.
know when 50 or 60 javelins will come in handy.
Well, yeah, you can definitely pick those up if you want. Doesn't matter to me. All right, so here's the loot for the. Well, this is what I rode, so here's what you got. But again, you guys are you're still fifth level, sixth level maybe. All right, so that is as much as you got. So you're gonna have to go back to town and collect the remaining reward for the heads of the goblins. All right, so you guys that are here, we only got three people, actually two people from the previous game. You are yeah, basically taking care of the lumber yard, so everything's been pretty much cleared out. Anything else you guys want to do?
Does anyone want the cutlass?
Well, right now it's only you and Yuri. David
And I'm
is
just
yeah,
Yuri,
David
would
is
you like the cutlass or scale mail?
he looks at you and just nods his head no.
Got it. So I'm
Yeah,
selling these to. So we're selling these to the magic shop.
shakes his head yes, definitely not useful. I mean, I'm a mage. I'm obviously not going to be running around in scale mail.
Well, as you saw, your crossbow eventually came into use, so carrying a blade might eventually become useful for you.
I have no melee. Wizards have no melee weapon proficiencies.
You may not always be a wizard, or sometimes it's you're out of magic. Hit things with the pointy stick.
No, it's with you.
I forgot
I will
Alice.
never be in that kind of range. There are a reason I have numerous tricks up my sleeve. Including turning into something big enough to just eat them.
That sounds cool.
All right.
Then
Just sell it.
I guess
Find
we're
us a beefy warrior we can use. Do our dirty work.
See if I can get these guys.
I don't suppose the orcs had any barding.
Let me see what the war. Oh yes, the wargs do have barding, due to the fact that. Well, let me check their armor class. Their armor class is 14. So if we look at the, I don't know. I don't think they had barding since that's their
Oh, well.
natural armor. Yeah.
Now that my lizard's actually being attacked, it occurred to me I might want some protection for it.
Yeah. No, that's her natural armor. It's 14. Via 256 on MM1. Natural Dex. Yeah. All right. Anything else you guys want to check out?
I don't think so.
All right. So you guys are ready to go ahead and lead, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So
We're
I just want to kind of show Mr. Chris. This is a close-up look at the map. If it ever comes up, there you go. All right, so they're technically over here, Mr. Chris. The lumberyard is here, and I added a couple of icons to the map. But this is where they came in, the Porto de Menzo. This is where they were last. This is where they were at last week. And they came down here. This is the city of Flan. Oops, let me move that back. And this is the lumberyard that they are currently at. All right, this is actually this Skull Keep is a lighthouse that I mentioned earlier. And you already know about the Zentil Keep garrisons. I think I might have mentioned that in passing.
and then of course there's that gnome by the portal. He's learn magic from. I never actually got to figure out what spells I could have actually scribed down. How much that would cost.
Just I think he was very generous, and he said just go ahead and copy whatever you need. So I wouldn't really worry about it too much. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to the. I guess you guys can just go back to the office. But before I put you in the office area, Mr. Chris, what kind of character are you playing, by the way? Just because I think the guys are gonna say hi.
Yeah, pretty much your typical, not too terribly social, haughty mage type.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's a changeling because they obviously don't know that.
Yeah, I meant Mr. David, the new guy.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So they basically have gallows at one of the areas close to the mayor's office. And hanging is typical. It's not out of the ordinary. It's not weird or anything. All right. So let's put the guys in the map, and then from here we can have the new guy walk around and basically talk to the players. So we got
The guys, do you?
well, you two guys. I think you're the only ones in the game
Got
today.
Jerome, two guards.
All right, Mr. David, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put a token in for your character. So you're going to open up your journal and then hit the edit button up at the top, and then just drag and drop a picture of what you want your character to look like.
Yes, just a moment. Edit. And drop. Moment.
All right. Well, while he's doing that, let's just go ahead and have you guys go into the city hall and talk to the council. Well, talk to the number one, the council member number one. All right. So you were here last week, and he's basically still here. You guys walk in, and he is pretty surprised to see you. So Yuri and come on. All right, so he's surprised that you guys are had made it back, and he's like, "Whoa, that I'm glad you men were
I
able."
begin emptying sacks on his table.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you put a sack on his table, and what else did you want to?
Filled with goblin and warg heads.
All right, so you kind of
believe there was a bounty on these.
We dealt with your issue.
So he kind of looks inside the bag, and then he looks at the captain of the guard, and he kind of gives, like a surprised look, and then he says, "Oh, not bad, not bad," and then he says, "Well, here's gonna be here's the money that he talks to the John the council, one of the council members. Actually, I didn't spell the council right. Council. All right, so he talks to one of the council members and says, "Well, here's the money that we offered. How many heads did you bring back to us, or bring us?" Because I think he mentioned how much was the gold? Like, was it 500 per head? I can't remember. Can you guys hear me? Yeah.
I'm not certain either. I was checking if I'd made any note.
No, I think it was 500. I think it was 500. All right, so he's basically saying, well, how many heads did you bring back? Is what Mr. Kella is saying.
20.
20. And then he talks to John. He says, "Go ahead and pay the man." So 20 times 500. Is oh shit, damn, was it 12? Okay, well there you go. 100,000.
Yes, it's 10,000.
Oh, is it 10,000? Maybe I hit the wrong button
here.
2,500.
I knew it was 10,000 in my head. I just did the.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was 10,000, but I'm using the calculator and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not right. Anyway, yeah, it's 10,000. All right, so he says, "Well, man, I do appreciate you. I have not seen you men here before. Are you going to be staying in town?"
For the time being, yes.
Great. Well, you might or might not know a little bit about our town. We are in the current stages of rebuilding the town. And I'm not exactly sure if you know a little bit about our history. So this is when he goes into the whole spiel. This is out there. He goes into the whole spiel about the backstory and the giants. And then he's basically saying, right now we're in a tentative position between all the bigger cities that are going to try to be influenced. And so they're currently kind of vetting for our attention or our cooperation. We haven't aligned ourselves with any certain city. You might or might not know that Moldmaster and Zentil Keep have aligned themselves together. Thenia and, well, not Moldmaster. Let me get the map. Moldmaster is a merchant town. So he's basically talking about the Melvant. So he's basically saying that Melvant and Thenia have aligned themselves together because Melvant is it's technically a industry city, smelting, a lot of ironworks, and Thenia is more of a merchant city. And Moldmaster has aligned themselves with Zentil Keep, because Zentil Keep is pretty much, well, half of the city has basically been destroyed, and they're not really thinking about rebuilding half of the city. And then Hillsfar is basically a human-only city. So if you are not a human, you're not really welcome there. But it's and they have an arena. If they catch you, they'll throw you in the arena and make you fight for their entertainment. Elmwood is a small town. It's more like a village, I guess you could say. And then these two areas are technically in ruins. They still have a couple of villagers that live there, but not much is going on there. And Yulish is being fought over between Zentil Keep and Hillsfar. So both of these cities, and he's giving you all this information, trying to persuade you into joining onto their side. Anyway, so Ulash is currently being fought over by these two cities, Zentil Keep and Hillsfar. Vunlar is basically it's I guess the first in line to the Dale Lands, and Teshwave is also one of the neutral cities. They're not technically in the Moonsea area, but well, they're not next to the coast, is what I mean. Anyway, and then you have the land of Thar, which is mostly giants, ogres, things like that. The city or the town of Glister is a Conan the Barbarian type of area. Once you get to the north, you get this is what the north looks like if you guys are interested in exploring more of the northern area. And if you're looking at this is technically, it should be they built the map on its side, guys. So for you to be able to read what it says, I have to keep it on the side. So here's Flan, which is right here. So this is north. Let me just say, this is north. Like if you were gonna put north there, and this is south. Anyway, you get the idea. This is west, and this is east. All right. So again, it's the town is on its side. But since all the lettering is this way, just go ahead and keep it this way. Anyway, so this is Glister. Where's Glister? Yeah, here we go. Glister's over here. And there's a lot to do here in the north. Again, it's more of a barbarian type, north riders, things like that. There's a lot to do. I haven't had any players that were interested in going there, but I figured I'd show you this just in case you're curious about the northern lands. But again, it's your call. So he starts to talk about the north being good for business as far as the dwarves that live in Forharn. There's a large dwarven city there. A lot of the workers that are coming into Flan, by the way, are from this particular dwarven city. And again, there's a lot of other things to the north, but again, it's your call whether you want to explore the northern area. All right, and then let's go ahead and go back to the mayor area. All right, well, I've pretty much explained everything that's going on in the city. Again, we're rebuilding and trying to forge alliances with whoever can serve us best and towards our own interest. All right, well, we appreciate your help.
What are you being offered?
Well, we were being offered a lot of trade from the north. Unfortunately, the north is not a place that is easy to come by due to the fact that, you have the Zentirium that are patrolling the area between us and them, not to mention the ogres, goblins, and other, the lizard folk and other nomadic tribes that live to the north. So it makes the trading virtually impossible because, again, due to the fact that, you're either going to be ripped off, hijacked, or killed on the way to the north. Makes it pretty hard for us to do any trading with them. But we have we have a couple of trade merchants from the Trade Merchant Guild. If you are interested in maybe pursuing some sort of a diplomatic mission, or even a mercenary mission to where you can guard some of the caravans that are going to the north. But you would want to talk to the merchants or the trading guild as far as what they have in way of jobs. And then we have, I've mentioned the cities of Melvon and Thania. We're in good, we're in good standing with them. We don't have anything to worry about, but we're not ready to pledge any sort of alliances with them right now, due to the fact that Zentio Keep is somewhat being a little harassing towards us at the moment. They haven't really done anything, but having an encampment outside the city doesn't make us feel any more safe from them just being outside the city. And they're not known to be the most hospitable of people. We're kind of just waiting and see. We have a wait and see attitude towards the Zentil Keep. The other cities, as I mentioned, Melvont and the only ones that we can really rely on right now is Melvont and Thania, and that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully we will have that working to our advantage in the future. Now, did you have any questions for us? And that this is the mayor. Well, he's not really the mayor. He's a number one council member. Yeah, and the reason Hillsfire is not really going to cooperate with them is because they wouldn't allow half orc to. They wouldn't even bother talking to him or his town. So. All right. So you were about to say something, Ahmad?
Oh.
All right. Anybody else
have more about that plan outpost?
The outpost? You mean the Zentioki outpost? That is
the one being raided.
Oh, okay. Basically the outpost. Oh, which mission is that, by the way? Is that what, number 4? Which one is that? Are you looking at the missions?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's 20 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I figured you guys could, you know.
4 was the one we finished. 12.
12. Plan outpost to the east. Oh, yeah, yeah. Basically says, yes, the outpost. All right, so he's showing you the map. He's talking about this outpost here. So there is a bridge that is constantly being attacked and destroyed by the lizard folk that are in here in the Twilight Marsh. And they would like you to take out either the tribe or have some sort of a diplomatic mission with the tribe chieftain, and see, maybe see if you can stop him from coming around and destroying the damn bridge every so often, to where the militia outpost doesn't have to stand guard in that particular area all the time.
So, I'd be willing to help out with that, but first, I think we should finish the job we came down here to begin.
Oh.
We need to get some funds to pay off the hobgoblins. What was it, 2,000?
Oh, yes, 2,000. That's correct.
We've got the funds now.
Oh, right. Let's go back to the forest real quick.
All right.
What the hell into?
Oh.
Go scram.
Considering that Alistair has headed off on a holy pilgrimage, I think maybe we should expand our numbers a little bit. Do you know of anyone in town who'd be willing to hire on?
Well, we have a lot of mercenaries in town due to the fact that, again, it's an up-and-coming town. Your best bet is to either go to the tavern or the inn. You usually have new mercenaries coming in every day, and as well as builders and such like that are just coming in every day. Now, we are having some issues inside some of the sewers at the moment. And again, you can go to the message board and read up on all the missions. But for right now, since you did
I'm actually
bring it up,
looking for a good way to include the new character.
oh
That's
yeah,
why I was asking about somewhere to hire on.
yes, yes. Just go ahead and go to the tavern or the inn. Either one is going to be fine. Or you know, just look around. More than likely, they're going to be at the tavern.
I look over at Yuri and say, I have no idea where either of those places is.
He said, well, yeah, the place is not that big. You should be able to just kind of walk around and figure it out. If you don't, and he said, if you don't need anything from me, fellas, I need to get back to official business.
Alright. I'm going to go look for I'm pretty sure a map of the city is easy enough to find.
Yeah, if anything, you could either ask one of the townfolk or just bring up. And as a matter of fact, he gives you a map of the city. He says, "Here's a map of the city. It's a crew."
I hand this to Ahmad. Here.
Cool.
Right.
Now we have a direction. What do you think, the tavern or the inn? As I don't believe we're planning on spending the night, I guess the tavern? Or do you want to spend the night?
Well, it's about maybe 2 in the afternoon right now. If you do head off tonight, again, it's going to be 26 miles to, back towards the Gnome hamlet. So it's going to be a day for you to get there. So if you want to start off at midnight, or at maybe 4 or 5, whenever you leave, either way, that's fine. Anyway, it's about 2 o'clock. So don't know where you want to go now, but you have all these taverns that you can pick from. It technically doesn't say what is a tavern or not, but if actually, where is the information that I have here? Again, the Bitter Blade is a tavern, and the Laughing Goblin is an inn. So, and also the Laughing Mermaid is a tavern. You know what? A little bit later, I'll just put tavern in. I'll just put a little thing on there as far as what they are. But yeah, just pick whatever tavern you want.
I leave it to the guy who's been here before.
I don't think anybody's been here before.
None of us have been here before.
Yeah.
Janice, you've been in town before. You guys came in, picked up stuff. Got the mission with Alistair. I had to wait outside because at the time we needed the permit.
Oh.
Yeah,
right.
he was only there for like a little while. I don't think he had a. I don't think they did anything but go straight to the.
We did go anywhere but straight here, actually.
No, I think they went to the grocery store and were buying some stuff. I can't really remember. But just to get the new guy up to speed, you're eventually going to have to go to the tavern just to. The inn or the tavern. Just give me your pick so I can put you on the right map.
Whichever one's closer.
All right, well, let's go with the Bitter Blade. All right, so you guys make it to the nearest tavern, the Bitter Blade. And by the way, the Bitter Blade, if you didn't know where it was, it's over here, right there. Anyway, so here's the Bitter Blade. And this is where you find your new compadre. Or you kind of look around and see a couple of people that are in here and, being festive and all that good stuff. So let me put you guys in the map. All right, so we got Ahmad and Yuri. And then we have this guy. Let's see. All right, well, this is mostly RP time. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a Diet Coke, and you guys can jibber jabber while I fix his token.
So,
For the social one.
All right, well, the tavern is
social.
Yeah, the tavern's not that busy at the moment. Again, it's 2:30 by the time. Well, it's about 2:15. The place is not that busy. People look like they're everybody's in good spirits. The town's not. Nobody's really harassing They're not in fear of some sort of invasion. So everybody's in good spirits. And again, there's a lot of variety of races: dwarves, elves, gnomes, halflings, so on and so forth. Majority of the people, of course, are humans. The population is about 4,000 at the moment, so it's a okay town. It's not a city,
And
but yeah.
I'm gonna look around for somebody more tanky looking. It just happens to be hanging around in here.
All right, yeah. All right. Well, the maid comes in and asks what you guys are going to be drinking. You give your order, and she kind of, she's a healthy lady, and so on and so forth.
Wine.
Wine it is, sir. I'll be right back with your order. Well, I was just trying to get you guys the ball rolling, but I'll go ahead and let you guys do what you got to do. Oh, David, what?
I was waiting on his character to pop up.
Oh, by the way, David, are you a human? Because I got to set up your vision. Are you? I guess you're a human.
I'm not strictly human. I am a race that looks like human.
Okay, well, what's your vision?
There isn't any difference.
Yeah, is your vision a 60 dark vision?
The same as human.
Okay, so 40/20 then. All right,
what do you look like?
I look like my token. I am just a 19 years old boy, with brown with hair a mix between blonde and brown, and I wear some armor.
I
have a...
I look like a human unless you have a really good spot check.
But I probably look like a gnome, right?
I believe that was what you looked like last.
Oh, there he is. And I'm at the table. Oh, the wine and food too. There. What about him?
He looks tough enough. So how do you diplomatically ask someone if they want to be a meat shield?
Appeal to their greed, maybe?
Let's go with that. So what appears to be a human female with white hair comes over and sits down at your table.
Hello, how can I help you? I say with a big smile on my face.
You have an unusual accent.
I'm not from these parts, let's say. I'm traveling.
Me too.
Coincidence?
So, we're currently headed back to the... I can't remember the name of the woods right now. Wait.
Glistering forest.
Oh, what languages do you know?
Wait, can you repeat?
Hey, David, what languages do you know?
Sorry, Common and Celestial.
Okay, I'm not speaking with you. I don't have common.
Oh god,
Seriously?
but I really don't have you don't even have undercommon?
I have undercommon. So I come over to you and speak in half a dozen languages, none of which you know. I have Undercommon, Elven, Dwarven, Abyssal, Infernal, and Goblin.
What? Seriously?
Excuse her. The dialect of common is not one you would be familiar with.
We
were looking for someone rather sturdy to join us on our adventures.
And I think that your adventures will be paid, right?
Yes. We just got back from a job where we earned about 10,000.
You know, guys, I'm in. I have to pay for my stay at the church, and I can always make problem for them.
Wait, what? Did you just say you could always make us a problem for us? Or did I misunderstand that?
No, I say that I accept because I need money to make a donation to the church. I'm a cleric.
Oh.
I'm a cleric of Tyr.
Okay.
There is a
I'm
church.
going to roll a knowledge religion check to see if I know who that is. And then realize that no, I won't make a knowledge religion check because I don't understand what you're saying. Next time I level up, I'm picking up common.
But I can roll a knowledge religion check. Not that I wouldn't know who Tyr was, because that's a common DC. But I don't know if you feel slightly nauseated because that's I nuttled you over here to whisper in your ear. And intro and undercommon, no less.
This seems like a bad idea. Wait. Is it a bad idea? I'm unconvinced.
No, just go along with it.
Okay.
That was burning your earring. You know what? I'll just speak in Drow sign language because there's no way they're going to know that. You notice I'm signaling to you that it'd be a good idea, and someone more noble might be more willing to sacrifice themselves than we are.
So, anything I say is going to have to be interpreted.
Upon your next level,
taking comment.
Yeah, yes, please. I'm going to have to get her trained languages. Actually, if you know someone at the temple that could do that, they'd be obliged.
Okay. Anything?
I might be a linguist, but I'm not a professor.
All right.
So,
David?
Yes?
Okay, just checking.
Yes, I'm here.
So, shall we be all... Wait, I'm thinking probably about 3 or 4-ish.
Yeah. Basically, the waitress comes and she serves you your food. You've pretty much finished dining. So you made friends with the new guy. So it's technically you guys can go back to the village now if you want.
Yeah, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna ask him, so you're a cleric, eh?
Yes.
I don't suppose you're more of the martial
Um, just good words don't let you live in this world.
As you can see, I'm not exactly much of a physical combatant.
Well, I trained myself to be pretty sturdy. Don't worry. I can get some hit.
So let's go to the end.
Let's see it before.
Okay.
So we've regrouped.
Well, so you
get
guys.
room tonight?
Oh yeah, that's what I am.
Because I have some minor injuries and you've expended some of your magic.
Exactly.
All right. So you guys want to leave now? Go to the inn. Is that correct?
Yeah, we want to go to India.
All right. So you guys all know each other by now. So you go to the nearest inn, which again is going to be the Laughing Goblin. All right. So I'll go ahead and pop you guys in the area. The innkeeper. You go up to the innkeeper, or whoever wants to go up to the innkeeper. He's basically saying it's going to be 10 silver, which is going to be 1 gold per night. So if you guys want to, it's a pretty decent inn, by the way. So if you guys want to go ahead and pay, and just say, look, we're just going to go to sleep, and we're going to take off the
Give him a
next day.
gold
Yeah.
piece.
All right.
Yes, I also pay 1 gold coin.
Okay. All right. So it basically starts to rain pretty heavily tonight, guys. So other than you guys, if you want to stay inside the inn for now, or do you want to just go straight to bed and just make it for the next day? Is that correct?
We're just gonna
Yes.
make it to the next
Yes.
day.
Oh, okay. All
Especially since it's
right.
raining heavily.
Yeah, it's definitely raining heavily. All right, so you guys are in your room. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you in the inn rooms. Where is my rooms? All right. Well, everybody has their own room. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Put you guys in room. Oh, there's I had this 2-room apartment, but I got to get a bigger room. All right. So let me go ahead and put you guys in a bigger area. All right. So since you guys are in a different room altogether, let me just go ahead and roll 1, 2, 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1d3. All right, Mr. Ahmad, you are on the roster as number 1. So let me go ahead and put you in the in-room Papa thing. All right, so again, it's raining, thundering, and lightning. So the lightning is it starts to you hear the thunderclap really high. As soon as the light shows up, you don't need to make a spot check because it's obvious that what looks to be some kind of a flying devil creature is on the rooftop of the next building. So again, you don't have to make a spot check. It's obvious that the lightning flashed and you saw a glimpse as soon as the light came on.
What's the skill check?
Oh, to know what it is? Is that what you're saying?
Planes, religion, planes.
Religion.
Yeah, let me.
I think it's a religion of planes.
Oh,
Plane.
you already know what it is. You kind of maybe don't know what it is, by the way. All right, so
If it's a outsider, it's got to be one of those two.
it is. Let me get this. Oh yeah, it is an outsider. Yeah, go ahead. All right. Well, this outsider is DC 15 because you are not 100% sure what type of outsider it might be.
16.
All right. All right. You definitely see what looks to be a fire method. Method? Method. Method. You know what it is. Anyway, it's 182 on the MM1. Anyway, so he was kind of looking at you. Well, he's looking in your room from the overhead rooftop because you are on the second floor. And I'm about to put you on the. Let me get a room here for you while you are doing that. Room. All right, I think I found it. All right, so what do you want to do? You just want to get out of bed, or what exactly do you want to do?
Get out of bed, obviously.
Well, it depends if I want to realize that I've seen it or not.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Yeah, I'm just looking for the map, guys. I got a bunch of rooms on my roster. Just want to pick a big one.
182.
Don't look at me, because I just have a black cube anyway. So. Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Here we go. All right, so there we go. I got that layer map, and then put each of you guys in your own room, and then Ahmad, and then we got Jury, and then David is up at the top. All right, everybody has their own room. You saw the guy down here, so let me go ahead and expand that map so I can put the other building on the bottom map. So make that bigger. All right, so again, he sees you. I don't think I don't know. I don't know what you want to do, dude. It's your call.
Is he? I suppose I greet him.
All right. Well, it's completely dark because the only reason you did see him was due to the fact that the lightning struck. So you don't see
dark
him.
Vision.
Oh, you have dark vision. All right. So
60 feet.
All right. So you do see that he kind of flies up and over on top of your roof where you are now. So he goes from his roof to your roof. So town. So he went from his roof, from the building across the street, to the building that you're in now.
I begin rattling through my languages.
Okay. All right, so languages is
Hello.
good.
What brings you here? Hello.
No.
What brings you here?
Well, again, you are inside your room.
The method is just a question. The method is lawful or chaotic?
Yeah. What you can ask Mr. Guy who made his check. Basically, David, when you make your check, you're basically in charge of telling the other guys what the fuck this thing does and what he does, all the information for that monster. So technically, I don't. It's good for role playing, is what I'm trying to say.
Where does it look like it's headed?
Well, he went straight to the top of the roof where you're at. So you're you're in your room, like you're looking at your computer screen. You're looking outside where your dog is or whatever, and then he just a bird flies overhead onto the rooftop of your house. So I'm not exactly sure what you saying hello is going to do to a bird that's on top of the roof. You see what I'm saying?
It's a method, right?
Yeah, but he's not anywhere close to your room right now, especially when you have your doors, your windows shut, where you're currently at. So it's not really helping out that the bird, the creature's on top of the roof right now. Unless you open the window and look for the damn bird, or look for the damn method.
I thought he was looking.
Well, yeah, it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. You have the door, you have the window shut, and he's basically over here. He went on top of the roof over here. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. That's a terrible building. But I got to make this fast. So, all right, what are you up to? Actually, got to make this bigger. All right, so you have two options. You can open the window and climb up the roof, or not do shit, or I don't know what you want to do.
I knock on my neighbor's door.
All right, well you go outside, go to his room. Okay, I got you.
Door. What is it?
There's a fire elemental on the roof. Actually, not elemental. Well, sort of. It's an outsider of the fire variety. Can you think of any reasons why there'd be a fire element creature watching us? Because it's on our roof. It was staring in my window.
Well, we're being watched. By who or why, I don't know.
All right. Well, you guys sure take your time on decisions, but that's fine.
I'm trying to sit here thinking. And where is it now?
On the roof. I knock on the other guy's door.
Trouble.
Putting I'm just making the maps look better, guys. Don't worry about this.
So I knock on the other guy's door.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Yeah, it didn't look right. All right, I'll fix it later. All right. Well, you guys. I mean, I don't mind that you guys are taking your time, but you know, if you want to do something long lasting.
Do you think he's still alive? He hasn't responded.
Oh, David. Hey, David, they're
Yes.
talking to you, dude. David, you're there?
No, yes, I'm here. I listen to, I go out of the door of my room and say, yes, something happened.
I proceed to explain everything in intimate detail, completely incomprehensible to you.
Yeah.
I repeat everything she just said to him.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, there's a fire creature on our roof. It was watching me through the window.
Okay.
They're vulnerable to cold if you can do that.
Can you
I
repeat?
definitely cannot.
All right.
Well, we should look for it. I think it's strange for such a creature to be here.
Okay.
We look
Well,
out.
we could only just look on the roof. If we can find it, good. Otherwise, we just go back to our rooms. It's still raining.
Whoops. Back.
I grab a cloak. Let's go.
All right. All right. All right. So basically, you guys are going outside. Is that correct?
Yes.
Just not
Yeah.
a question. There is a way to go to the roof, staying inside the buildings. There are some stairs that bring us to the roof.
Let me check. Let's see. Got that. I'm asked the dice is what I'm trying to do here. All right. So are there things to the roof? All right. Is that what is that? What does the dice say? Yes, there are stairs that go from the second floor to the attic and onto the roof. That is correct.
I suggest that
take-
we use. Yes, we take the stairs.
All right. So you guys, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no.
All right, so basically what I'm going to do is just going to put the roof on top of the building, and then you guys can do whatever you feel like. So, all right, so here's a roof for the building, and then put this on the map layer. All right, so the actual doorway, it's the doorway right there. I'll go. Well, it doesn't really matter. All right, so do you guys, when you guys do get to the roof, you do see the particular creature, Mephit. All right, so he sees you guys opening the latch to the roof, and then as soon as he does that, he kind of flies up a little bit, and he goes up here. All right, so this guy is basically flying overhead about maybe 60 feet as soon as you open the latch of the roof area. All right, so your vision is pretty bad, guys. Actually, it's nighttime, so I got to turn the lights off. So let me do that. Pow, 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 pow. There we go. All right, so the lights are off, and what do you guys? If you can see 60 feet, you can see the guy, but you'd have to be close enough to him to shoot or whatever it is that you want to do to him. All right, so if you, I'll go ahead and get the initiative. Doesn't mean that you have to
Isn't
fight.
it still raining?
It is still raining, correct? That's why, and it's nighttime as well, so your vision is it's a little off. What I mean by that is you're going to be a -2 to hit if you do decide to attack. That's if you decide to attack. That doesn't mean that you have
We
to
don't
attack.
really have a reason to attack right now.
Well,
No,
you
Like,
know,
we
hi,
don't
you
have.
just talk to the dang thing.
yeah, you can,
Uh,
you can do whatever you want. Oh, I got the wrong one. There you go.
I try to call for him. Hey, Murphy,
All right, so basically
come.
when you call out to this creature, it starts to fly overhead, and as soon as you do that, another one comes in from the south. Oops, I hit the wrong copy and paste. All right, so another one comes in from the south, and you start to see two of them. So almost like two crows, kind of flying, circling overhead. So you call out to the Mephit, and he shows up, and then from the darkness you see another one, and you start to notice that they're flying overhead. They're circling you guys. So what are you doing now? And
I
it's
ask them if they are cold.
they both start laughing. Well, you can hear their gleeful uh, crackling laughter, and as soon as you call out to another one, or you start to call out to another one, well, what I mean is another one shows up from the north. So again, they're circling you guys, and you guys just keep saying hi and bye and how are you doing, and then each time you do,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear
Good.
you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, that's what I'm saying in the different languages, waiting to see if I get a response in any of them.
Yeah, again, they're laughing. They're the like the crackling laughter of Mephist. They're you,
yeah,
you
I
it,
think I am. Is there fire methods?
fire method. That's correct. Well, somebody already told you
Uh,
what they were. So
Ignan. They speak Ignan, so no, I don't have Ignan for sure.
They also speak common.
well, again, they seem to be kind of taunting you guys. Is what again? They're laughing. They're taunting you, and you guys are not. Uh, they're not attacking you for some reason. So what do you guys want to do?
I ask if they wanna come in. They are not attacking me. I don't see why I should hurt them.
All right. So you do hear another one does show up from the west, or I'm sorry, from the east, and then this guy over here says, "Our master is interested in you."
Who is your master exactly?
Seek the Pyramid Isle. I'm sorry, he said, seek the Sorcerer's Isle. Our master's interested in speaking with you.
Can you bring us to your master?
A man.
You will meet our master soon enough.
Okay.
Interesting.
Something else to say?
He said, our master's interested in talking to you. Seek the Sorcerer's Isle. So if you guys don't have anything else to say, they're probably gonna leave. So
They can leave. I don't mind.
all right, so that it, guys. Nothing else gonna be.
I have no idea what's being said, and I'm trying to bug someone to tell me what's going on.
No, they're talking in common. They're talking in common. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
speak
yeah,
common.
you don't speak common, right? That's right. All right. All right. Well, if that's it, guys, we'll just go ahead and have you back in the rooms. Is that it? Okay. Well, let me put this back here.
I go back. Yes.
All right. So you go back into the room and get away from this remove all thing. All right. So there were two options there. You could speak with them, which you did, and they told you something about a sorcerer's isle, something about a master. Don't really know what the fuck they were talking about, but oh well. All right. Well. And that was it. So again, it was you guys were. Well, I don't. You know, I should have put the storm music on. Actually, I'll look for it now. Anyway, it is still raining. Do you guys just want to go straight back to bed? And I said, well, we don't know what the hell the DM is trying to do here. We don't have time to think about it. Or you guys want to talk about it? I don't know.
I relay Ahmad everything they said.
Oh, here we go. Dark and stormy.
I don't know anything about.
You asked who their master was?
We don't know.
And they didn't. That's inconvenient.
Well, I mean, the guys did say they didn't want to say what else. I mean, they're just like, well, it's like we don't want to ask him anything else. I mean, that's what I got from you guys.
Thankfully, those things are creepy and obnoxious. That chattering.
All right. Anything else, guys?
Oh well, I just give the good night to the other two, and I go to sleep in my room.
All right. Great.
I don't think there is anything else to do right now.
All right. All right. Well, if that's it, we'll just go ahead and move on to the morning. Is that correct, guys?
For me, yeah.
Yes.
Oh. So, I just checked the original source. The book Races of Beirut. I actually do get common, undercommon, and element. So, I can understand and speak.
Ale!
All right.
I feel silly for not having checked this sooner. But yeah, I thought it was odd that but the site I'd picked it up from forgot to mention common.
All right. Well, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference if you know common now or in the future, due to the fact that Mr. Yuri is going to translate regardless. All right. Well, it is now the morning. You guys are basically went downstairs. You're eating breakfast. They serve the breakfast is included with the gold that you guys did pay for. Anything you guys want to take off now, or stay in town, or talk to the sheriff or the mayor, or take up another mission? I don't know. I'm just giving you guys options.
I think our plan is stick with
We
what
were
we've
gonna
got.
go to pay off those hobgoblins, was it?
Correct.
You know, harassing the gnome. And
Yes.
then from there, we're going to investigate more
I leave the decision
island.
to the other two members.
All right. All right. Well, let's let's go ahead and take you guys
Uh,
out of the area.
the Okay. Sorry, there's a third icon that just popped up.
All right. Yeah, I'm just fixing Dave's token. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the overhead map, and let's see. Mr. David might not know what the hell's happening, so let's. All right, Dave. The guys are here, which I mentioned earlier, and they got to go up here. It's 26 miles to get there. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll encounters.
Oh.
You okay there?
Yeah.
Yes?
Are you like beating on his
Sorry.
computer for some reason? All right, so on the way over there, there is no encounter, since it does take a whole 24 hours to get there. They had to camp out, so you guys did camp out, but there was no encounters, other than deer and foxes and rabbits and things like that, ravens flying in the air. Other than that, there's really nothing else. Now, the quivering forest is a pretty dense forest. Its trees are uh, very large, sort of like the cicada or those big Californian red trees. I forgot. Anyway, they're huge. They're huge. They're so huge that it's almost dark when you guys walk through the forest because of the density of the forest, and the inability for the sunlight to penetrate the floor. But you guys do make it back to the village, the gnome hamlet, technically. All right, so the gnome is basically chopping wood when you guys do show up, and he says, "Well," and it is still raining a little bit. So let me go ahead and turn that off while I'm at it. So the gnome kind of greets you and says, "Well, friends, you're back. I take it you didn't have any encounters. What happened to the rest of your friends?"
Didn't he go on some sort of...
Holy quest?
Yes, that's it.
Ah,
I
I
don't
see.
really know much about that type of thing.
Says, "All right. Well, then are you going to be staying here tonight, or what are you guys up to?"
What time
I
is it? What time is it now in the game?
It's about 10 because it took you camped out in the forest, and you got up, and the village it was only maybe about 2 miles forward. What the hell did I do with my map? I'm looking for the damn village map. Well, while I'm looking for the map, what do you guys want to tell Mr. Gnome?
So we got the funds we need to get the goblins to leave you alone for the hobgoblins.
Oh,
leaving you alone
yes.
permanently.
Yes,
So we're
yes.
gonna go attend to that.
Okay, great, great. If you boys don't need anything from me, I'll leave you to it. Oh, here it is. Shit, I just wanted to show David the village where the gnome is. I just got a bunch of maps. All right, so here we go. This is the village where the gnome is, and as soon as it shows up on my end, it takes a while. There you go. All right, so this is the portal that they went through, David. So this leads to an underground dungeon in the Menzoberranzan area. So just want to let you know what the hell
Okay.
this map's all about. All right, to the north is basically only about 2 to 3 miles. So this is where the gnomes are. All right, so here's a village of the hobgoblins, and so the hobgoblins are still in a fortified stance. And here's the map. Put you guys in that map, and then you have the new guy, Mr. David, with you. So put him back here. Oh, that's not the right David. Let's move you guys back. All right. And David. All right, so David is here. Alistair's not here, and There. All right, guys. So, what say you?
Hmm. Okay, where is? Oh, are we back at the Hobgoblin Village?
Yeah, you went and talked to the gnome. He said, well, he asked you what you guys were up to, and you told him that you got the money for the ransom, and then you said, let's just go to the village, and you're in the village.
Didn't you say you needed gold to move? Leave that poor gnome alone. I can't imagine his garden tastes too good anyway.
Well, I mean, he gets by. So what's the deal, guys? What's the plan?
Where are we? Are our characters not loaded in? Do we need to drag our characters in?
No, you guys are right here.
Oh,
You know.
I didn't scroll down far enough.
All right. What's all right? The hop.
I take out my sword first of all.
All right. So the goblins, the hobgoblin militia, kind of meet you at the entrance. Oh, I forgot. I got to put the fences because
I
they did
I
fortify.
follow.
Yeah. Go ahead. All right. Well, I'll let you guys talk about what you're doing. So have at it, Halls.
I'm just following Ahmad since
They were
he
fortifying their area from last week. Actually, they didn't. You guys didn't really. It hasn't been only about for a couple of days, guys. So what am I doing here? All right, so I'll just move that here.
It's a journey down and back. This took
Yeah, it's
us
about
2 days.
yeah about 3 days. They're not really. They're just fortifying the area. All right, so the hobgoblin, kind of goes up. Says, "Arr, I see you men are back. What can I do you for? You here to fight today?"
I tossed the sack of gold at him.
All right,
Get.
and then the chieftain shows up, and he kind of picks up the sack of gold, and he says, well, we made a pact. We'll stick to our bargain." And then he says, "Come on in. I guess we are dealing with people of honor. We are we are hobgoblins of honor. Let's have a feast before you boys decide to leave." So he's basically saying, we made a deal. We're gonna stick to our agreement, but before you go, let's have a powwow. I mean,
Why the
it's
hell not?
if you want to do that, it's your call.
Why the hell not?
All right. So basically, you guys are in the tent of the chieftain, which is the guy that you just guys were looking at, and he basically starts eating. They're having some wild boar, and he starts talking about his people and what they're all about. Then he says he knows little about the drow, but he's willing. He's met like one or two in his life, and they were nothing but assholes. So he's wondering why you guys are not, well, the female, why she is not as bloodthirsty as his fellow drow that he's accustomed to. So he's talking to you,
Because
Mitch.
if
Yeah, go
because
ahead.
if combat happens, I'd likely be in the vanguard, and I'd prefer not to be in the vanguard when doing battle against equal numbers. I prefer to have an advantage if I'm leading combat.
He says, well, you are a strange drow. Perhaps you can help us out. We've scouted out an area to the north of here, but unfortunately, the place is crawling with, let's just say, some ogres. Now, these ogres are not very hospitable. Since you have a tact for diplomacy, I guess you could say. I was wondering if you could do us a favor and maybe shoo them away. I would have my men go and try to try some diplomacy, but we don't speak their language. Perhaps you boys would have a better shot. I wouldn't want to lose any more of my men that I already have. I'm down to my last militia, and as you can see, my village is not that large. So if you could do us a favor, we'll be willing to pay you for it. And then he calls out to one of his assistants, and he has a rapier that he says, "This is a rapier that I fought in a battlefield, which I took from a one of your kind. This particular weapon is it might be of use to you. I'm not a very good rapier handler, so if you could do me the honor of perhaps talking to these ogres, I would be happy to trade this rapier for your service." And then, while he's talking, the kids are just jumping around. I mean, he seems like a pretty decent hobgoblin, but it's your call whether you want to help him out. So he shows
Where are
you.
these? Oh,
So he's basically showing you he's telling you well, you can't really say a +2 rapier, but that's technically what it is. So he's saying, look, if you help me out, and I can't speak to the ogres, I don't want to lose any more of my men. So if you can maybe talk to these ogres and tell them to leave the area because we're going to settle there, I'm willing to trade you this or give you this +2 rapier for your service. And again, it's your call whether you want to help them out or not.
I don't. I look over at the others.
I do.
Either of you speak giant?
No.
He said, I don't particularly care.
Sylvan, Gnomish, Draconic, Abyssal, Infernal, and Dwarven. But, that the tongue spell exists.
All right. Well, he's basically asking you for your help. Whichever way you want to do it, it's your call. All he cares about is getting the land. Getting the land from these ogres, because that's basically good farmland and good hunting land that he was kind of eyeing. But again, his army or his militia is not strong enough to take out or even talk to the ogres. So he's asking you to. Anyway, I think I've been through it like 3 times already. I'm not gonna.
I can learn to. I can speak any language with the aid of magic. To be honest with you,
I don't believe that we're quite ready to ask a group of ogres to shove it.
Well, it's your call. He says that he said there's only like 3 of them, but it's 3 that he doesn't want to gamble with. So it's your call. I'm just making the map correct because I think it's a little bit too big. Anyway, while I'm fucking with the map, what's you guys want to talk it over?
So, just checking if I understand this right. He was willing to tangle with.
Well, he didn't have a choice with a drow. It's either fight or die. With the ogres, there is an option, which is you guys can help him out. So there's really no option with him fighting the drow. It's either we stay here and fight, or you give us some money, and you said, well, I don't have the money. So there's no reason for him to leave. But you gave him the money. He's like, okay, now I have a reason to leave. But the ogre problem. And again, I already mentioned it 3 times. I'm not going to go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. What do you think? Do you think we have the firepower to deal with the ogres?
I don't think we can beat ogres.
Wow, they're only CR 3.
What's the knowledge check?
Oh, that is. I think it's that high. All right, knowledge check is 14 knowledge.
What knowledge?
Oh, it's monstrous humanoid is knowledge nature. Well,
Skill.
these are giants. That's still knowledge nature. Knowledge nature 14. Chris, do you have any question? I mean, not Chris, but David, are you following along? You know what's happening?
Yes, I know. I'm following.
Well,
Yes, I also try a roll check on knowledge nature.
All right, as you can see, knowledge nature is giants. All right, well, you do make your check, but it's only 14. You can all look at MM1, page 199, and again, I'm just going by the CR here. I shouldn't be a problem to you guys, but if you're, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just, it's your call.
Yeah, I already rolled knowledge nature, so.
All right, well, two of you guys made your check, so you can discuss it and decide whether you want to help them out or not.
You know, we might be able to deal with these guys.
If there's
Depending
only 3
on how many there are only 3. We might be able to deal with these guys.
We may be able to do it.
Ogres are not particularly bright,
but they are strong, and 3 of them at the same time it would be very bad for us.
That's what illusion is for. Did I not say they are not particularly bright?
Well,
actually, wouldn't we know around their average intelligence and their average intelligence and wisdom that they're like really stupid?
Yeah, we're just going straight out of the book, guys.
They're really stupid.
Straight out of the book.
They're really stupid.
None of these are mages, correct?
Oh, they're just regular old C3R.
They're really big, but they're not very intelligent.
Yeah, it's, if you guys are down
your
for
call.
Yeah, +2 rapier.
Your call.
And the ogres probably have a stash with them. So you have to think about that.
David, what sort of weaponry do you use? David?
What?
What kind of weapon do you use?
I use my soul man. It's a long sword.
Could you use the rapier?
No, I cannot use it.
Cannot or won't?
I cannot. I don't have the proficiency in it.
It's a martial weapon.
A rapier is a martial weapon.
If you're a fighter,
it's a martial weapon.
Yeah, if you're a fighter,
I'm a cleric.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a kind of a fighter thing. All right. What's the?
So I'm not certain. So we're probably going to end up selling that.
Well, yeah, it's $4,000. Well, it's $2,000 if you sell it. So yeah. Well, he's kind of waiting for you guys to let him know what you want to do.
I leave the decision to the other 2 members. They know all the situation, and I'm just the new guy.
Gotcha.
I trust.
I'm telling you, Matt, I think we should do it. They're not terribly intelligent. And we should have more than enough tricks between the 2 of us to stall them quite a bit. What is a man's class, by the way?
Advanced class?
What is a man's class? Mod.
Archivist? The fighter? I'm multi-classed.
I am a cleric and an initiate.
Hold on here. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to get my spell list. By the way.
Yeah, take your time. I mean, this could be might or might not be a hard fight. Might or might not.
So I'm willing to take a shot at it.
All right,
we should be able to prepare in advance. So, how far is it from where we are to this camp?
Says, well, the area that we're interested in is about maybe 2.5 miles to the northeast. Now it's you're going to go down a couple of valley, and then you'll see there's going to be a cave entrance to where these particular ogres live in, but they're usually outside, killing deer, whatever it is that the ogres do. But again, there's 3 of them, and even with those 3, it might be problematic for us. I'm not exactly sure about yourselves.
Caves.
If we are gonna do it, we are gonna kill one of them at a time.
Says, well, do whatever you have to do. We really don't care what you do with them, just as long as they leave the area.
What do you know about these caves?
Well, since we are unable to get anywhere close to them, from what I know is that the land of Thar, as you might or might not know, is close by. Perhaps it leads down to the Underdark beneath the land of the Thar. I know that some giants like stone giants tend to live in the Underdark. Perhaps these ogres have some sort of allegiance towards their own kin. But I'm not an expert on giants. All I know is that we hobgoblins, if we see another tribe, we usually try to barter with each other. Perhaps they do the same. But again, I don't really know. You might or might not find an entrance to the Underdark, is what I'm trying to say.
Ugh.
Doesn't mean you have to explore it. Just means that there might be an entrance.
Where's Thar on the map again?
Oh, you want to? Okay, so
yeah, I need to switch it. To.
All right, so you guys are technically Hobgoblin Village, and then I think I have the mileage set up correctly. Yeah, I have the mileage set up correctly. So 2.5 miles, he said. Yeah, you're close enough to the land of Thar, which is again it's over here. Y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm up for trying to take down the ogres. It's that, or head back to Flan and do that job for them. Number 12.
I'm down for taking down the ogres. They shouldn't. They're not terribly bright.
Ogre. Okay, I'll just put ogre. Cave. All right, so put hill. All right, so you got a little thing there. All right, he says, well, boys, if you need anything from me, I'll try to help out as much as I can. But I'll have this particular item ready for your reward. Now, if I'm not mistaken, ogres tend to have stashes of treasure from their victims. So more than likely, you might find some extra goodies. You can go ahead and just keep all that stuff. But like I said, all we care about is the land. And we also,
okay.
You won't hear from us. As a matter of fact, we're pretty much finished with this land. It's been harder for us to find game around here. But more than likely, it's probably due to the damn ogres. All right, boys, if you're ready to rock and roll, I'll leave you to it. All right, you guys ready? Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to basically cast my buffs at an opportune time rather than, have them wear off by the time we get there. Hence, I wanted the distance.
Sure. All right. Well, 2.5 hours is only like maybe an hour, 2 hours of walking. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys want me to move you into the map, or do you want to do anything else with it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's one thing I
I
want to do
want to
first.
Go
right
ahead.
when before we get there, I'm going to have us hasted. I'm going to alter self into a flying humanoid. Doesn't really matter what it is because the only thing I get out of it is the wings anyway, and I'm medium sized no matter what. Uh, and I'm gonna have a mirror image edge on me handy.
Sure. Sure. Anything else?
Um,
I'm fine.
that's it for now.
Okay. Great. Great. All right. Let me go ahead and drop you guys in the map, and all right. So basically, when you guys get there or are getting
Um,
close, yeah. Go ahead.
before before we go there, I want to uh, now that we've permanently dealt with the situation with the hobgoblins, do you think we could get that bag of boulders from the gnome?
The bag of what?
Boulders.
Oh, you got to go back to the do you want to go back to the gnome and then go back to the whatchamacallit? It's your call. You don't have the bag with you now, if that's what you're asking.
No.
So do you want to go back? Because it's just going to take you guys longer to get there. Because you're going to have to go back 2 miles. Well, it's really not going to affect anything. I just need to, for time purposes, 2 hours back and then 2 hours forward, which is going to make it about six o'clock by the time you get to the Ogre Outpost, or the Ogre Cave, as I should say. All right,
Do
you also,
ogres have?
yeah, go ahead.
So,
Okay, I
uh,
missed something as far as what happened with.
He wants to go back and get the bag of boulders, is what he wants to do.
Oh,
because
did he
now that we've
bring it
permanently
with him?
dealt, we couldn't bring it with us. We hadn't finished the job yet.
Oh,
Now we've finished the job.
yeah, that might actually be a good idea. Don't those start as normal sized pebbles and then you throw them?
Well,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Because
All
I
right, so
can
what?
fly. That's why I said that.
All right. Oh, well, this duration are alter self, if I'm not mistaken.
But since we have to go all the way back to town and then all the way back there, and I already burned the spells, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, it's only 5 minutes. I mean, sorry, ten
Oh,
minutes.
if it's only, yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
No, no,
Eh,
it's 10 minutes per the altar self, 10 minutes per level. So if you're fifth level, it's 50 minutes. Uh, it's right there for the description. Uh, and you already know that getting back to the 2 mile is going to be an hour. So you'll probably make it back to the gnome, but then you're going to have to cast another altar self to fly back. Is what I'm trying to say.
His flight isn't for movement purposes. It's to keep out of reach.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
don't have a faster movement rate. I can just,
yeah, but again, only 2.5 miles from the camp to the gnome village. So if you go back with your regular walking speed, well, whichever way. Long story short, do you want to go back to the gnome village or not? Yes, no, maybe.
I don't think um, uh,
What do you
Well,
think, Dave?
let's go back to.
Yeah, what do you think, David? These guys have.
I was saying, let's go back to the village, rest for the night, and tomorrow we will go to try to hunt the giant, the ogre.
That works.
All right, you
It's
make
not
it back.
like we have. It's not
Okay.
like we have a time limit.
All right. Well, let's go with that. All right. So you tell the goblin that you're gonna get this done tomorrow, and then you walk out. He says, "Well, as soon as you get rid of these ogres, the faster we can dismantle the village and or the camp and create the new one and the new area." And you guys say, "Sure, why not?" All right, so you guys go back to the gnome and you tell them all about it. Again, you guys can role play, but I guess you guys are, uh, I
I
just
don't
don't
really
want
care
to.
about that gnome. I admit it. I'm kind of tired of being the party face. I didn't roll to be a party face,
All
and
right,
right now
so
I'm kind of
well,
having to
well,
translate for a mad
all right,
and
No,
we
do
didn't.
a lot of the
I'm good
talking.
We'll
for
go
this
with.
part.
All right, so we'll get with Ahmad
For this
for the.
part, I'm good.
Yeah, let's go with you for making decisions because it's it slows down the game when nobody says anything. All right, so Ahmad, you're technically the leader. All right, so you go
So we
back. Yeah, you're technically the leader, and everybody voted you to be the leader. All right, so you go back to the village. The gnome says, well, I'm glad you guys were able to solve this peacefully.
I go back.
Yes,
Yep.
it says I'm glad you guys were able to solve this peacefully. Well, as I promised, here's a reward. To make good use of it. Are you boys going to be staying the night, or what's your next plan?
We're going to stay the night and then go off to hopefully deal with those ogres.
He says, glad you guys are. All right. Well, basically, what I'm going to do is says, all right, boys, just make camp, and uh, we'll help you. I'll help you out in the morning. All right. So if you guys don't want to do anything, I'm just going to run encounters. All right. So encounter check. Pow. All right. So there is no encounters. All right. It is now. It rained a little bit last night. It is now the morning. It's about maybe 7 or 8 in the morning. You can memorize your spells. All right, so it's going to be basically 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5 miles to you, the ogre area. So basically, you're just going to make a couple of survival checks because you're going to have to kind of look for this particular area. So it's about about 9 o'clock in the morning. Just roll a couple of survival checks for you not to get lost. So hopefully you guys are somewhat decent with your survival. And the survival is pretty low. It's only like 15. Or else, again, for each time that you don't make your survival check, by the way, you get lost for another hour. So hopefully you guys, um, yeah, 15 is really
Well, I
not
hope
bad.
someone has survival because I don't have that as a skill.
Yeah,
Me
it's
neither.
well, survival is an untrained skill, guys. If not, let me just double check that skill list. Skills show players. All right, you
It
can
is untrained.
untrained. Yeah, anybody can. Yeah, so anybody can do it. Now, if you don't have any ranks, well, you have to roll or 15 or higher. All right, so anybody can roll it. I mean, you guys can all roll it. Doesn't matter. It's
Yes.
an untrained
Someone
skill.
please aid another, because I'm not going to pass it.
All right, so Yuri is actually going to help Ahmad. Ahmad, you're gonna be the one making your survival checks, I guess. So Ahmad, you're technically the leader, so you're going to be responsible for pretty much everything from now on. All right,
Oh
so
boy.
so Chris, or I'm sorry, David, what you can do is you can roll an assist roll, which means you have to roll a 10 or higher on a 1d20 in order for Ahmad to get a +2 on his survival checks. So if you help him out, he gets a plus
Um.
he gets a +4 if both
Yes,
of you
but
guys.
I think that I have also a +3 on the roll because on wisdom.
Yeah, don't forget your modifiers. Absolutely, don't forget your modifiers.
Yes. So yes, I have a
Then
+3.
you have a
So
slightly better modifier. That's my riding lizard, not me.
I
Yeah,
think I just
it's
took out a dead deer from the ground, just like that.
Yeah, whoever has the highest wisdom is probably the best person to roll the wisdom check. But yeah,
So, my
I think
lizard has a higher wisdom modifier than I do.
all right. Well, David technically, he did say he was assisting, so he does get you get the plus 4 for your writing. Now, if you want to help
No,
out your lizard mount, you can also assist your lizard mount, which will give him a plus. Well, you already know that you got a plus 4 for your assist rolls. So go ahead and roll. Unless you roll a 1 for your lizard, you're gonna get lost. So you have to. And by the way, you can roll to assist your lizard. You have to roll 1d. All right, so you didn't make that check. All right, so that is you assisting your lizard, I would assume. Now you have to roll for your lizard.
yep.
All right, so if the lizard rolls
My
a
lizard
1,
will guide us.
all right, so if the lizard rolls a 1,
I
you're
propose,
you're screwed.
David. I
Totally
propose for the next.
screwed.
I propose next time you lead us.
All right, you good. You're fine. All right, so your lizard does have the track for the I wouldn't say he has a scent, but he knows which direction to go to. All right, so let me go ahead and put you on the map, and here you guys are. All right, so you do make it to the area where they were talking about the valley. Oops, that's the wrong copy and paste. I'll just put you guys in the map via the drop, Pal, Yuri, and David. All right, so you are looking up into what looks to be some sort of a uh, this thing, some sort of a cave, a ruined caved area. It's not a mountain, guys. It's basically like I don't know if you saw that Conan the Barbarian when those dogs were chasing him, and he kind of fell into that like a bunch of boulders. Same thing. All right. Well, you only seem to find one ogre that is outside right now. It looks like he's looking down at the floor, looking for whatever, looking for something. So you guys are up. What's the dealio?
A question. Here,
Yes.
um,
It's
there
just
is
a
a.
it's
It's
just a
just.
slope. Yeah, it's just a slope. I can't find a good
Ah,
slope picture, so it's just like a 45-degree
okay.
slope. So it's going to be a climbing check for you to climb that. By the way, yeah. So it's a climbing check to
Okay,
climb,
okay.
which is not that high. It's only like a 10 or something. It's really not that high. I think it's even less than a 10.
Oh, okay.
David, how's your ranged abilities?
Mm, pretty much 0.
Got it. Well, then that strategy won't work. I was thinking I could get us on top of that pillar over there, and then we could lure the ogres over and pick them off. But if you have 0 ranged combat, that wouldn't work too well.
Yes. I'm pretty much a melee of close combat.
Yeah, I have no idea where anyone or anything is on this map. It's just a blank map right now.
Oh, well, maybe you're.
Here is us.
Yeah. I don't think he's seeing the forest at all.
I see the cave. And stuff. It's just let's reload it.
It's kind of like a big map. Well, it's not really that big, by the way.
Roll 20. Come on.
All right. Well, while you guys are thinking, what's the plan of attack? What's the plan of attack? Just move you guys a little.
I was.
Do you want me to attempt to draw them down and we'll engage with my bow, and then we engage them on the ground?
My correction to the server has been interrupted.
Well, let's wait until his computer comes back online.
I propose that once we get like 2 through, me and David can.
I'm just.
Are you?
Can sound him, and then Janus can hit him from afar.
I was actually thinking that Janus's build has some fairly good control abilities. We could match him
I just don't have the whole attack spells bit.
Of course. So, with your ability to control the battlefield, I think it would work pretty well. Is if his buddies show up after we engage with him, you cut them off from us, because we can definitely take them one or two at a time.
Okay, my internet is fine, but Roll20 seems to not want to load for me.
It might take a little bit for the picture to come up. While it is coming up, you only see one ogre that is outside the of the cave. By the way, so there's only one guy outside.
The ogre has some kind of armor on it.
No, he basically looks like he has hide armor with a base speed of 40 and a armor class of -1 for size, -1 for dex, -5 for natural, -3 for hide, with a great club of a +8 melee. Anyway, you get the idea.
Yes. I just I was asking just to
just
to make sure.
Now I at least see it. Yeah. Now I just don't see the ogre. I see where we are. Where is that ogre?
He's upper left-hand corner. Upper left-hand corner.
Okay, upper left-hand corner. He's on top of the rocks, or is he just?
He's right here. He's right there.
Okay, that's the ogre. Yeah, I pointed at that at first and didn't.
Well, yeah. There's
ambush time. Well, and by the way, don't forget that ring gives me shadowy illumination and an effect where I'm concealed.
Sure. Well, whatever you got, just hope you don't die. So, what are you guys up to?
So I believe the
ogre dumb, and let's see.
You can engage him at a distance, or we can engage him at a distance. You provide us cover.
I take out my sword, first of all.
Got it.
Always. And then I try to move here. This way.
Alright.
I try to put myself here to use the tree as a cover. And I going to examine to check these things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 25.
There is something interesting. What are they? Just some barrel.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
These, I do a search check.
You're searching the barrels, is what you said?
I want or a spot check. I just want to know what is inside them.
Oh, basically it's basically their rations, their food. So what it looks like is they do some fishing from this particular either lake or pond, and they use this as containers. So right now you're just seeing a lot of food, mutton, fish, what looks to be like ham. So it looks like they just have a lot of food in there.
And I tell them I kind of want to take the point. But
all right, so
I need support. If I can hit it, and I don't kill it.
Okay, I
can either draw this to attack us at these slopes. Or, if I'm really lucky, I hit it with what I was planning on doing to slow it down. And I do mean slow it down.
Move that over here. All right.
If we're just drawing it in, I say let me take the. Then I'm ready to take a shot.
All right. Well, it's your call, guys. I'll go ahead and start the initiative. All right. So, Janice, you are basically the slope is about maybe 10 feet high. So right now he's not really seeing you because again he's over here looking at the pigs that he's got to take care of. All right. So he's fucking with the pigs, and you are technically 10 feet below on a slope, which is again 45 degrees. All right, so I'll go ahead and get the initiative going. And unless you're moving silently, he's gonna hear you. So a little heads up there.
I'm flying.
All right, so he's not gonna. Well, you can technically hear somebody flying, as per rules, because if everybody who
You do have wings.
yeah, because if everybody who flew, everybody would just get surprised all the time. All right, so again, before you start flapping your wings, you know that's going to make some noise. So a little heads up there. All right. So it just depends on
He isn't
if you.
that fast.
Yeah. It
No
depends
way
on.
he's that fast.
Well, I mean, all he has to do is hear you, and you know, it's not like you're in a vacuum. So. All right. Well, Janice, you are again
Listen.
below the radar because you are in the valley. I guess you can call it the valley. What's your plan?
Are the will the other spellcaster can follow me?
We'll be catching up with you on our turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I follow Janus since I don't have any range attack. So
All right.
I
I'm still 70 feet. Okay.
All right. Well, let me put my guy on the initiative because none of you guys are
and
moving
I'm
silently.
Uh,
and I keep but I move this way. I don't.
Gotcha. All right. So
I don't go.
as
I don't. I
yeah.
don't go straight right behind Janus.
Gotcha. All right. So as soon as you start climbing up, you're gonna start making noise. So whoever wants
Hang
to go.
on, before you start climbing, let me start shooting because I have range on the guy.
Right. But again, you are
So
again
first off,
you're in. Yeah. Let me draw it. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making myself clear. All right. So here's the ogre, and then you guys are 10 feet down like that. You guys are down here. So how are
uh,
you gonna hit him if the arrow has to go that way?
with
So
so the so I can't so I if I can see him, I can hit him with my arrow.
well then you have to move back. Uh,
Move back.
yeah, aren't you Janice? I'm sorry. Oh, okay, no, you're not.
No.
yeah, no, I am, and I'm right here.
Yeah, my bad. I thought Mr. Drow was right there. All right, well, I've got the diagram going, so everybody has an idea of what the hell is going on. So do what you will, what thou will, or whatever it is you want to do. If you
Well,
have
first
range,
off,
yeah, if you have range,
I'm
go for it.
starting with a knowledge check
Uh,
to use my as my. Is this a surprise round, or are we on to, or are we? Is this standard, or
No,
is
this is
this a?
this is a surprise round, technically surprise. By the way, you didn't make your
Okay, then.
check, so I don't know what.
Well, actually, my check is unrelated. That's going to be my roll when I have a full round for dark knowledge. I'm going to be activating dark knowledge.
Right. Well, his DC is 14. You roll a 13. But
The dark knowledge is what it is unrelated to their hit points. It's it's completely. It has its own set of DCs. It's sort of like knowledge devotion. Do you remember when we talked about how that works?
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I thought you were trying to figure him out. So if you
No,
want to do
we already figured out what he is.
so if you want to do
So I'm
a
just
surprise range attack, not go ahead and do it.
I'm doing that.
All right. Armor class 16. Armor class 16.
And my lizard will move me up, so I'm up with that for its turn.
All right. So all right. All right. Since he's gonna hear the big lizard pounding the dirt, I'll go ahead and he's already on the initiative. So no surprise attack. Janice, what are you up to?
Hang on, I shot before we moved up.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see your shot roll. All right, I do see the 21 and the 5. A surprise round is over. A new round has started. All right, so as a free action, I'm gonna yell. Janice, what are you up to?
Yeah, since it was the first round anyway, I can just hit him with magic missile. My character level, so that's at level 5.
You are not caster level 5, dude, because your race. I think you are
Is a +0.
Oh, you're human? I thought you were.
Changelings have no LA.
Oh,
Yes, true.
tantrings. Okay, I forgot. I thought you were something else. Tantrings.
Changeling, no
Changeling.
LA.
Oh, can you? I'm not seeing that on your. Do you have a Mythweaver sheet or something?
Oh boy.
Because it's not on your bio. Is what I'm saying. I just kind of wanted to click the bio and then just look at your stuff. All right, I'll just put that in your bio. Because sometimes the guys will want to see your information as well. All right, so edit, bio, enter. All right, there we go. All right, well, yeah, you hit your, yeah, go ahead and do your magic missile damage, and then we'll go to the next guy.
I know that's 1d4 plus 1. I'm trying to figure out how many missiles that is. So it's 3. Okay.
Oh, by the way, the M dot F SP. What is that, by the way?
Wow. That horribly fizzled. Yeah, I hit it for 6.
Not a problem. Yeah. By the way, what's real fast question? You got Wizard 3 M SP2.
Master Specialist.
Master Specialist, got it. All right, well, 6 damage, got it. All right, we got Janice is up. Ahmad, what are you up to? -6.
Okay. So, for my move action, I'm going to activate my Dark Knowledge and my to give us all plus. Hang on.
Sure.
There might be a range 60 feet. Actually, I can't target unless I've taken the appropriate feat. Have I taken it? Or not yet? No, I haven't taken it yet. So, I can't actually use my Dark Knowledge. So, no bonuses to hit and damage against these guys. So,
Got
just
it.
straight attack roll.
All right, knock it out.
Okay, another 21, 6 damage.
Got it. 6 damage it is. All right, we
And my
got
wizard takes us up the slope.
I got you. Slope is double difficult terrain, by the way.
Okay.
-6. All right, Ogre, he is hurting, so he's going to take out his potion and drink 20 points back up. All right, so he basically yelled at his. Oops, I hit the wrong button. He yelled at his comrades, and he is like, "Hey guys, I'm in trouble over here." All right, so he drank is a standard, so he's gonna. I'm like, okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. All right, so he ran 30 feet. That's it for me. Mr. David, you watched a ogre drink a potion and run in. Well, he looks like he's running into the cave. What do you want to do?
I go up the slope and I stop here,
Gotcha.
right at the end of the slope because of the difficulty of the terrain.
Gotcha. You can you can still do a standard because difficult terrain is double the movement, and the slope was only the height was only 10, so it would have to be you could you would be double that would be 20, and you could only you can still do something because you have
Yes,
a
I
movement.
just can
Yeah.
I can just move here.
Oh, okay.
10 more meters.
All right, so you don't want to do you want to take your standard? Is that correct?
I just keep staying there. I don't do anything else.
Okay. All right. Well, Janice, you're up.
All right, that cave. I can see that entrance.
Yeah, it's basically a big big entrance right here and right here. Two big holes.
Well, it's about to look like it's caved in, courtesy of a silent image.
All right, sounds good. All right. Want to just check the. Yeah, you definitely have the long range. All right. So he's gonna go ahead and gonna be a little confused there. All right, Janice, that's a good spell. Did you want to move or is that it?
No, that's it. I'm
All,
just.
all right, gotcha. All right, Mr. Ahmad, you're up. All right. Well, let's. Oh, there he's moving. Okay.
We're not going to quite close with him just yet, just somewhat closer. Arrow.
Right.
Nice.
Got it. All right. All right. So you got your lizard, which technically already moved. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Ogre is like, oh shit. He's trying to get some fortification. So he's gonna do a double movement, and then he's gonna see that the cave-in is there, and he's not gonna suspect anything. So I'm not gonna make a real. I'm just gonna say he's too dumb to realize that it's an illusion. So he's gonna just turn around, and I did do a double movement, so I'm not gonna do anything else. All right. So David, you're up.
Can I charge him?
Yeah, you can charge.
I have.
You don't have anything in front of you, correct?
Uh,
Technically,
okay,
the
so
trees over here.
So I try to charge him. I try to charge
Sure, knock it out.
from yes, and here.
Yeah, you can charge.
Yes. So I roll.
Now I have a reach, so I'm gonna bitch slap you. So here's my hit. Ow. Oh no, wait, you charging me? I can't hit you. Sorry about that. Yeah, you are charging.
Wow.
No, I didn't hit you because charge does not provoke an attack. So forget about that roll. All right,
Okay.
so yeah, go ahead and do what you got to do.
I'm going to attack him.
All right. Well,
I'm
armor class 16. Armor class 16.
got it.
Yeah, you did hit. That is a hit.
So damage is just a moment that I check.
I need some like need some better orchestric movement, orchestral
See,
music.
6 damage.
6 damage, get it. Let's put some tavern music, make it festive. All right, 6 damage it is. Oh, like this guy's getting hurt big time. All right, we got David is done. So Janice, you're back up.
Oh, me. I thought you said Dennis.
No,
Lordy.
Janice.
Let's see. And I'm 100 feet.
Well, that's not the right. Try this music.
So he's just sitting there. I'm gonna go ahead and use another first level on a magic missile again.
All right. That is 9 damage. -9. All right, -9 it is. Got it. All right, we got a mod. You're up.
So it looks like my lizard's going to have to double move to get us in range.
Right, which will screw up your standard. I mean, will screw up your.
He won't be able to standard. I'll be able to make my single attack.
Correct. Yeah, that's all right. Armor class 16.
Oh.
Now you didn't say you were charging, right?
Nope. You get to make your attack of opportunity.
All right, so there you go. 23. It's a better roll than last time.
On me or on my lizard?
He's gonna hit you. Yeah, I'm about to say. He's gonna hit the drow.
He is not going to hit the drow.
All right. Well, do what you got to do.
It should be done. Yes, it's done.
Yeah, but well, your lizard moved. Yeah.
I held my action. My lizard moved. I attacked.
Oh, okay. So you. Oh shit! I didn't see that 17. My bad. All right. Well, he's dead. How? All right. So dead he is. All right, guys. That was pretty easy, right? All right. So before you start calculating XP, his friends didn't come out, so maybe they're fucking or something. You don't know. All right. So who's gonna go inside the cave and explore?
Well, I'm not gonna go inside the cave yet. Can we see anything inside that cave?
It looks like there's a veer. It veers to the right. So you look down. The cave is maybe about 35-degree angle downward. There's water streaming in through the stone stairway, and it veers to the right. So you can't technically see where the hell it goes to. Is there a light source down there? There isn't a light source down there. So it's completely dark. Because due to the fact that they have dark vision themselves, they technically don't need a light source. All right, so
they also can't see me.
Well, somebody has a light source. David has a torch. So
yes, I have a torch, or I can cast some spell. I could cast
no need.
Light.
Odd. No need.
Yes.
Okay.
well, whichever way you guys want
Can
to
you
do it.
see anything out in the cave?
60-foot dark vision. I don't see anything. Do I?
No. Again, it goes down about 20 feet into. It descends into 20 feet downward, and then it veers to the right. So even if you could see more, which you're seeing a wall technically.
Okay, well, he's going to have to take point. What is there a climb check on this thing?
No. Again, you're just looking into a natural staircase made of cobblestones that descends into the darkness.
Okay, We're gonna have him take point, fall close behind, go slow. I don't exactly have the ability to move silently.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So who is going to go
And
down?
I can't move theirs. I'm not going first.
I'm going first.
All right. So let me go ahead and copy and paste you guys in. All right. Make sure the lights are off. Yes. All right. Let me put the tokens in real fast. All right. So again, the place. All you really hear is the rushing, well, the dripping of water that is coming from the outside into the descending cave. And here you guys are down here. All right. It's pretty narrow, but it's. Oop, I put the dead guy in there. All right. It's pretty narrow, but again, it's basically descending downward and downward. Now, can you? Does anybody have knowledge, architecture or engineering?
No.
Let me check.
Wait,
It's
I
a, it,
don't have any ranks, but I can use it.
well, with no ranks, that just means you. It's a trained skill, by the way. So you have to be trained in it.
No, I know, but
Oh,
no, I have knowledge domain.
Yes.
So all knowledge skill are class skill for me.
Oh, okay. Well, whichever way you want to do
Okay,
it. Yeah.
yes,
a
so I
class skill
try.
doesn't let you use something untrained.
I have it.
All right. All right. So, yeah, just go ahead and make that 15 architecture check. Oh, you did make it. Okay. Well, basically, you notice that this particular cave is used to be a mine. So this is some sort of a forgotten or ruined mine. The ceilings don't look very stable. As a matter of fact, this whole place looks like it's in horrible shape. So,
I should. So I suggest I go first. I have the melee fighter.
Okay.
okay.
So if I stay in the rear, I won't be able to do anything. So it's better if I am the first.
All right. Well, yeah, just keep on trucking.
I propose that I take the ceiling.
Oh, by the way,
Huh?
the ceiling is only 20 feet. I think your lizard is 10 feet, if I'm not mistaken. So you're technically
Yep.
almost hitting the. Well, you're halfway. So yeah, you're half in between the um, in between the cave is what I'm trying to say.
So
Since
in
it,
other words, we're completely clogging the entrance.
well, there is a 10-foot between you and the floor, so the guys can go underneath you. What I'm just basically what I'm trying to say, you're not that high up. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Right. I didn't think I was going to be high up.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So whoever wants to keep going, wants to keep moving forward, just move your guy forward, and then I'll tell you what's going on. All right. So you set off the trap, and it's right here. It's basically a mechanical trap, which basically it resets, and basically it hits you, Mr. David. So you take
Okay.
2d6 damage. 2d6 damage. All right. So
Just
you
a question. Should the trap shouldn't roll to hit me?
No, it doesn't. If you, yes, it does have to hit. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. All right. So even says right there on the trap description. Oh shit. So
No.
you, yeah, it misses you. All right. So, but it is it does no, it has a repair resets. So you have to repair it in order for it to reset. All right. So the boulders fly. That's technically what I was trying to get at before with the agriculture, or
Oh,
not the agriculture, but the engineering check.
architecture.
Yeah, the architect engineering check. It was somewhat like a heads up there. All right, so keep moving forward, I guess. All right.
And I am waiting for.
Anything in here?
You see, like what looks to be a campfire and some debris. Campfire and a debris.
Nothing worth our while in there.
All right.
Okay. We.
Hey, David, do you have any light source?
Yeah,
I
he does have a
can.
light source. He's got a torch.
Okay.
So they know you're coming, is what I'm trying to say. That should be this way. No, that's right. That's right. All right. So, all right. So you set off another one of these traps. I got to hit you.
Uh,
All right. So, Mister,
You
I'm on
can
top of the.
trap.
Me or lizard?
Well, technically, it's you're on top of the lizard, so you're going to be the first one where the boulders hit. So you're going
But
to
I'm
be.
below the lizard because we're on the ceiling.
Oh yeah. Okay. So basically, the roof caves in, or it doesn't really cave in, but the roof kind of collapses a little, and you fall down. And the yeah, you're right. So the roof, well, he's gonna fall on top of you, by the way, because he's
I'd
gonna
like
fall
to
from.
make a climb check to catch.
Well, you can make a climb check, but you're still gonna take some damage. So that's wouldn't that be a
You
riding
have
check?
the up.
Wouldn't that be a
No,
riding
climb
check?
check to catch yourself when you fall. The lizard can make a climb check to catch itself when you fall.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah, knock it out. I would say it's like a DC of 15. So yeah, if you can do that. All right, so good. There you go. All right, so you can. You're not gonna. Basically, he falls like a cat, so where you don't have to worry about taking damage. But the boulders are still kind of fly on top of you with the 24 AC. I don't know if that does hit. If it does, I'll go ahead and roll a 2d6. Does it?
Yeah,
Does it?
roll the damage for the lizard.
All right, so 2d6. All right, so
Then
basically
we're gonna sit around.
so he basically falls like a cat. So he makes his climbing check, but he does a climb so well that he kind of turns himself over. He lands on his feet, but the boulders still do a little bit of damage on him, which is the 8 damage. All right, let's just
I'm,
hope. Yeah, go ahead.
mm, I'm
You
not
were
certain if you would fall with the rules for catch yourself when falling.
well. You
That's what I
made your
keep referring
climbing.
to.
Yeah, you made your climbing check.
Right.
That's basically what I'm saying. But what I'm doing is basically instead of you taking falling damage because or the lizard falls on top of you, basically he makes a climb check to where he grabs the side uh, of the of the cave, the side of the cave, and he climbs it to where he doesn't completely he catches himself. That's a better description. So you don't he's not gonna fall on top of you is what I'm trying to say. So you
All
don't have
right.
to worry. Yeah, you don't have to worry about a big lizard being on top of you. All right. So what else are you
Give
up to?
me. Now I propose we wait here for a little bit so my lizard can regenerate.
All right. All right. So
No problem.
they definitely kind of know that you're in the area. So
Yep.
yeah, and you know there's two left. So it's kind of like well maybe they were just waiting for you guys to lure you in into the traps.
So yeah. Uh,
Probably.
12, 24 seconds later, my lizard's good. Healed up from the damage.
All right. All right. Well, keep on trucking, keep on moving, and see if you don't get peppered with some arrows or something.
Oh, hey, DM.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the trap. You should roll twice. Once because it's all targets in the squares.
Well, the guys were far away
Right,
back
but it would
enough.
hit both me and the lizard. Is what I'm saying. So you should
Oh.
roll again for.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine too. Let me. I figure that the the boulders would hit the guy on top and buffer the guy who's on the bottom. But yeah, let's go with
Right,
that
but
too.
it says. I mean, you could say. I mean, you would make sense that I have cover
Oh
if you
yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
say it like that.
yeah. Well, let's just go with the additional damage. Actually, no, let's go with the cover. It makes a lot more sense that you or the guy who's on top is covering for the guy on the bottom. So the guy on top is taking the damage. The guy on the bottom is basically covered by whoever's on top. All right.
So,
Yeah. So don't worry
so
about
it's
the
a.
sec. Yeah. Don't worry about the second damage. It doesn't really make sense if we do it the other way. All right. So I would assume you are starting to see something because they can see you. So they look like well, the guy in front of you looks like he has a spear ready to be chucked. So he's not, whichever way you want to do it. He looks at, he has a javelin ready is what I'm trying to say. So as a ready to action, I can chuck my javelin, but he's waiting for you to try something. So what's it going to be?
I'm gonna wait for the others to catch up.
All right, so he's
You
not.
could try to signal us without alerting them. That might be smart. Just I
Well,
don't know if your character is smart or dumb or what.
he was kind of
Fairly
hesitant.
smart,
Yeah.
so I prefer not to face them one on one. I see one. I don't know.
All
I still don't see the other.
right, the guy who was ready in his action, he's just like, well, fuck it. All right, so he chucks his javelin at you and he misses.
That misses.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so that was my ready to attack. So we can. They don't look like they're ready to cooperate. So I'm just gonna roll for my initiative, and you guys can decide on how you want to proceed. Roll 20. So what's happening, guys, is the ogre knew you guys were coming. He's readied his javelin. He misses with the javelin, and now the initiative starts. All right. So are you getting off the or are you getting off the?
No, I just couldn't click on my lizard on my character because he's under the lizard.
I got you. I got you.
So I need to split them up to roll them. Except that didn't roll.
Oh, okay.
When I delete the.
Yeah, just move the lizard to the top and just click on your portrait. There you go. And then you can click on either both tokens or either token. All right. Well, Mr. Ahmad seems like he has rolled a 26. I rolled a 15, so I'm not going first. What's the deal there, Bill?
Arrows away.
All right, armor class 6. 16, I'm sorry. All right, so yeah. All right,
Yeah,
that's a miss.
Is that a blood spatter or is that the?
It's a blood spatter. They have killed. They've tasted blood, or it could be a trap. I don't know. All right. So you rolled, and I would assume that's it, Mr. David. You are up, sir.
Did I hit? I don't know what their AC is.
16, same as outside.
No, I didn't hit.
I move.
You can move under me.
Yes, I know. So I just move here. 20
right.
feet. And I keep my AC to 20.
All right. So you're doing some sort of a yeah. Go ahead.
And I keep the defensive stance, so I got another +2 to my AC, bringing it to 22.
Sounds like a good idea. Sounds like a good idea. All right. Well, we got Mr. Janus. You are up, sir.
Well, if this map is any indication, I can't see anything.
Well, you're technically in a tunnel right now. You're being,
Yeah.
you're in a tunnel.
So let's see.
You should be able to move up to directly beneath me and see them. The front one, at least.
I still don't see anyone.
Well,
yeah, you have a torch. Everybody else has. Well, some of the guys have 60 feet. David, you only have 40 feet, so they can see further than you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's why you can't see.
And,
as far as that.
Okay, well, I don't know what's here. This little line right here.
I think that might be the tiles. There's technically no lines there. The only thing that you do see is the blood. Yeah, the only thing you.
No. I mean, as far as I can't tell if there's a passageway going side to side there or not.
Oh, I see what you're
there's
saying.
Not.
Yeah, because his vision is blocked by the walls. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
From where I am, I can see there's not.
Yeah.
So let's see.
So move up so you're under me and behind David.
Well, your lizard is in that spot. He can park.
I can't move there.
Oh, that's right. You can park.
I'm on the roof.
Yeah, you're on the roof. That's right. I forgot. All right. Well, Janice, you can move under him because he's 10 feet high. So.
Woo! Oh, not that kind.
Under like David, do you mean there?
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Again, he's on the roof right now. He's on the a riding lizard on the roof. So he's basically upside down like Spider-Man.
Okay. I got you. I'm like, what? Yeah. Oh, spider climb. Gotcha.
Spider climb.
Like,
yeah.
Lizard spider climbing.
Well, all right. It's an innate ability that all the lizard mounts can do that.
Well, we are now hasted.
Okay, good. All right, so everybody's hasted. I would assume that's it. All right, so the ogre's going to do the chucking of the spear. So he's going to. By the way, he was at a couple of minuses from the last time. It's only got a 30 foot range. All right, so he's going to move a little bit closer, and he's going to chuck it at David. So here's the spear or the javelin. All right, so he's not doing too good on the javelin throws.
He missed.
Yeah. That. What's your armor class, David?
22 right now.
All right, I'm just gonna put that on your character sheet.
No, because the basic is 18. I have +2 due to the crystal helm and +2 for defensive stance.
Oh, not a problem, David. When you have some time, you don't really, when you have some time, you can just plug in the numbers on your character sheet for your minimum hit, because it puts your points into the red box, the green box, and the blue box. So whenever you take damage, you can click on the green box and just put minus, damage. So it makes it kind of easy for you to keep tabs on your guy. Whenever you have some time, you can do it now or whenever you have some time. All right, so I miss, and then another guy is gonna move a little bit closer as well. So his buddy, he's gonna be like, well, let me try hitting David. I might have better luck. All right, so he moved 20, and there's a boulder. Oh, he's just gonna get to the top of the boulder. All right, so I think I've got range. I'm pretty sure, but I don't double check. Oops. That's not the rule.
I now see both of them.
Yeah, his buddy is okay. I'm at a -2, by the way, so I am at -2 So I got to roll pretty high to hit you, David. So, wow, I got to go really high. All right, so I don't hit. All right, so his buddy is like, oh fuck, I'm not doing too hot. All right, well, Mr. Riding Man, what are you doing?
Me?
It's your turn.
Well, now that I've got haste on us, I'm going to take 2 shots.
All right. Armor class 16. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, that hurt. -4 for the guy in the front, and -5 for the guy in the front. All right, got it. Wait a minute, that was your. You already went,
yes,
dude.
and then my lizard moves us up.
Yeah, but your initiative is 26, which you went at the beginning of the round already.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so forget about. I mean, your lizard can do whatever it wants, but
it's just the lizard.
Yeah, it's
and
just,
ignore the damage.
Yeah.
And we're moving up to here.
All right. Well, if you want, you can just make one roll so it doesn't confuse you. I could go with that. You know, if you want.
All right.
Yeah, that way, we don't get confused. All right, so you let me take out the what was the total damage you did? 9 damage. So let me give him 9 damage back, plus 9. All right. Did you want to go ahead and use your riding lizard initiative, or did you want to use the 12 initiative?
I'll stick with my initiative. So we'll be moving on my initiative, not the riding lizard.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what?
So lizard.
You can keep tabs.
Lizard moves up. Then I take the shots.
Gotcha. Well, you can keep tabs on that, just as long as you know what you're doing. All right. Well, Ahmad is moved up. Whichever way he has it set up. All right. But you know that the 26 is for you, for your physical, for your drow character, not your lizard character. Right? Okay, well, you go on to 26, Ahmad. So your riding lizard moved last round, so you are now close enough to do something this round.
I'm just taking those 2 shots, the 26 and the 23.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think sorry, I might have confused you, or I might have just confused myself. All right, let's just go with that. David, you're up.
A question. The ogres are without any weapons?
Yeah, sorry, Ahmad. I was the one who made the mistake. My bad. All right, David. Yeah, go ahead and go.
The ogres, they have any weapons on them right now?
They have, yeah, they do have. This is not to hit, guys. I just want to, I have it written down here. So they have a great club. So there you go, great club.
Okay.
It's technically the Monsters Manual guy. That's what the Monsters Manual says. All right, well, what do you want to do, Mr. David? Some music here.
Charge.
No, I don't have enough space. I just get out of my defense stance, move in front of the ogre, and before attacking, I use my lucky dice soulments. I roll
lucky dice.
Lucky dice. Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's a magical item from the magic item compendium.
No, it's something similar. It's a soulments ability of my class. I can choose one roll and add a +1 for luck.
Okay.
And I roll 2d6. If I roll 7 or higher, I got the +1 to all the rolls: damage, attack, savings, and ability and skill check.
Oh, okay. And what was your class again? I never seen that before.
This is from Initiate, from the Magic of Incarnum.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right, here's his Mythweaver information if you guys are interested in what the hell he's talking about.
So I use the +1 on the damage roll. So I roll for hit.
All right.
4. No, nothing.
All right. So all you do is
Move and attack.
Move and attack. Okay. All right. Well, you rolled a 9. I don't know if that's a technical attack, but is you miss with that roll.
Yes, I know.
All right. So is that it for you?
Yes, it's all for me.
All right. Great. All right. We got Janice. You're up.
Yeah. Glitter dust.
Glitter dust it is. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think I get a save.
Will saves.
All right.
On, well, creatures and objects in a 10-foot radius spread.
All right. Sounds good.
I don't know how to do the spread, but yeah, they're definitely within 10 feet of each other.
All right.
Basically put it right between them.
All right. Well, the first roll was for the guy in the front, and then the second roll is for the guy in the back. All right. So there's the second roll. All
wow.
Right, so I don't think I make it, perhaps.
The guy in the front is definitely blind, and the guy in the back apparently rolled a 20 on his will save. So,
Well, technically I rolled a 1. I mean, 19, I'm sorry.
Oh,
But I don't know if that's high enough for your, I don't think it is, unless you have a modifier of like 6, which you probably don't.
Yeah, well, that's a level 2.
So,
and...
yeah, so your modifier would have to be like 8 in order for me to fuck up, which I don't think it is. All right, well, long story short, the first guy in the front is blinded, so I'll just put a little thing on there. Blinded. All right, you are done, I would assume?
Yep.
All right. Okay, ooh, I should have taken an attack of opportunity on you, David. I didn't see that you moved there. David, you moved too close to me, and I get attack of opportunity on you. So here's my to hit. And this attack of opportunity, this was before I was blinded. So this is my attack of opportunity on you, David. All right, so 24. I think that hits you, David. Now I'm blinded. This round.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're doing okay with the hit points, but I'm not 100% sure. All right, so we got the ogre who is blinded. What does that mean? It means that I have a 50-50 to hit you.
50% miss.
Yeah, there you go. So David, well, I think David knows the rules pretty well, so he probably knows about that. All right, here's my to hit you, Dave. All right, boom. That's a hit. Now I got to roll percentile. I got to roll above a 50, Dave. All right, so I rolled. No, I miss you, Dave. All right, this guy over here is going to be like upset that you are fucking with his friend. So he's just going to move here. And he does have reach, Dave. Well, he doesn't have... Yeah, he has reach. But, yeah, that doesn't make it. No, that doesn't make it. I didn't think it would make it. All right, well, he's just going to... No, I don't have reach on you. You'd have to be, like right here. Anyway, so here's my javelin throw on you, Dave. Pow. Ooh, that's horrible. All right, well, they're not doing too hot. Ahmad, with your writing lizard. And by the way, you can keep doing what you're doing. It was my mistake last time, so if you want to roll
5-foot step.
Gotcha. 5-foot step it is. You can
then.
Yeah.
We're gonna go. I'm gonna go for melee attacks.
You attack for your writing lizard. Got it. I think your writing lizard can bite if you want it to bite.
Yes.
All right. Has ended turn. All right. Well. Okay. Then. All right.
Come on. Why are you not rolling?
Well, you have haste.
Mess up the macro. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, so you have
It goes from
haste.
not rolling to rolling a zillion times. Only pay attention to the first one.
Well, you have haste, remember, so you have 2 attacks.
Right.
So 30 and 24 hit.
Okay.
So 2 hit. All right.
Roll 2 fort saves.
All right. So is it on the blind guy or the non-blind guy?
Non-blind guy.
All right. 1 and a 2. 11 and 19.
The 11 fails, so you take 4 points of strength damage.
All right. Strength for my guy is, well, I get a -2 for my attacks. Got it. All right.
And damage.
And damage. What was his total damage? His hit point damage with a bite.
Hit point damage.
Oh, you do 1 point of damage.
12.
Oh, 12. Okay. All right. Bit for the 12 and now I'm poisoned. Got it. All right. We got a new round. You are on top of your right lizard, so you can do something. That's a 22. That's a hit on the non-blind guy. Pow. All right.
And a fumble, so I need a ride check.
All right, check it is. All right, so I would assume that's it for you. David, you're up. This guy is basically, for role-playing purposes, he's flaying his.
Is that good enough, or am I falling?
Oh, I think you were the one that told me yourself that the base is 15. I think I got it from you.
Okay.
All right, so you fall over.
I don't remember. I haven't looked it up tonight, so I fall.
All right.
Me and the lizard are now separate components.
And I'm just getting it from I remember what you said last week because you did a fall. Yeah. You can double check.
I don't remember entirely.
Yeah, you can.
Nah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't have that book open right now.
Just do a Google ride check. All right, David. This guy's kind of flailing his big mace or whatever it is he has. I forgot what. Great club is what he has. So he's kind of, he's blinded. So what do you want to do there, Dave?
I first use lucky dice to add +1 to damage roll, and I use the lucky dice abilities. So yes, I got a +1 also to hit him.
All right. Well, you still got to roll to hit.
I still have to roll it. I was checking if I got or not the bonus.
Oh, okay. That's your special roll. I got you.
Yes.
All right.
Got it.
All right.
And
plus he's blinded, which lowers his armor class, so you're fine.
Yes, sir. 1d8 +2.
All right.
5 damage.
5 damage. All right. 5 damage it is. All right. We got Janice. You got one blinded guy and one guy who looks like he's in big trouble.
Now you're about to have 2 guys that are slowed.
All right. 2 guys that are slowed. Right. Or you're going to cast slow right now. Is that correct?
Yes, slow.
All right, gotcha. All right, well, I would assume I get a save on that. Save for the left guy.
Will.
And save for the right guy. So Will 20 and 6.
Well, if the second guy fails and the first guy succeeds.
I gotcha. 1 creature per level. Yeah. All right. Well, the first guy makes it. The second guy doesn't make it. Got you. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Ogre, who is not slowed. Let me just put a slow thing on the other guy. I'll put that for slow. All right. So this guy is going to go ahead and hit you, Mr. David. Pow. And I don't think that hits,
No.
right? All right. Okay. This slowed guy. Okay, so the slow guy is gonna. This guy over here who's slowed, he's just gonna do a hit on the drow female. Here's my drow female hit. 25, 15 damage. Oh, -2.
That.
Yeah, -2 for the poison, and -2 for the
Wait,
damage.
-2 to hit? Then I'm good.
Oh, your armor class is that high. Okay, well, it's possible.
24.
All right. All right. Well, you already know about my minuses because of your poison. All right. So, riding lizard, you're up.
All right. Oh wait, you get a bonus to hit because I'm on the ground. I fell.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't get a bonus because you are just regular ground. Oh, you mean
Prone.
yeah, you're prone. My bad. Shit, I forgot
Right.
you're prone. Yeah.
So you do hit.
Yeah.
Is it a
that's
magic weapon?
right. It is no, it's just a regular monsters manual stuff.
Okay, then I'm
great.
then I'm good.
+8. Great club +8. All right, so that is it for my guy. You're prone. You can get up, so I can get attack of opportunity. No, it's your riding lizard. All right, so I'll just put a little Ted there. All right, riding lizard, you're up.
Riding lizard attack.
I can keep playing for 1 hour. Are you gonna play an instrument, David? Oh, you got to leave in 1 hour. You have to leave in
yes.
1 hour. Okay. All right, we're almost done, guys. It's a short game, but next week, well, I'm gonna try to get more people. I don't know
Hopefully,
why
being longer, we'll have more people.
Yeah. I don't know why the other guys didn't show up, but you know how
Chomp.
people. All right, so we got 17 hits. Well, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 17 does hit, and 5 damage for the slowed guy, right?
Right.
All right, so we got that. All right, we got you're up.
Roll your and roll a fort save,
All right, save for the fort. There you go.
and then his second attack,
20.
because that apparently didn't put him down.
Well, for the second attack, it's 20. I think that makes.
Now the lizard needs to make a save, or balance. Okay, lizard is good.
All right. So is that it? I would assume that's it.
Yes.
All right, we got you. You're on the floor. You
I'm
can
gonna
get
attack while prone.
up. With a
Take a
-4.
-4 to my swing,
Gotcha. All right.
because I'm gonna try and kill the one that can see.
All right. -4 to hit. All right, that's definitely a bad roll. You're hasted, so you can do another one. Wait a minute, you're doing with a crossbow? You can't use a short bow on.
Wait,
while
did
prone.
it say crossbow?
No, it says
Sword
great
bow.
short. Yeah, you know, bows can't work while you're
Sword
prone.
bow. A sword bow is a magic item that is both a sword and a bow. It can revert. It can change from one form to the other.
Oh, okay.
It's a morphing weapon.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anybody use.
Pretty
that, but
much.
Sure, yeah. All right. Well, that still misses. So,
All right.
all right. Wait a minute. If you are prone, and it's kind of like a crossbow, you don't take any negatives. By the way.
No,
Crossbows
it's
don't
not
take-
like a cross.
Okay.
This
well,
is it is both a great bow and a great sword.
Okay. Well, just as categories of crossbow don't take any negatives for.
No, it's not a.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
a
know that.
crossbow of any sort.
Yeah, I don't know that much about that thing. All right, so David, you're up.
The same as before. First, I use roll dice, and
Sure, yeah.
I put the standard bonus on the damage,
Yeah, knock it out.
and then I see. I got again the bonus on all the rolls, so to hit I get 20 plus 5. Got it. I was lucky.
Well, if you're trying to hit this guy, you hit.
Yes, this one. Always.
Okay.
Yes, I'm still trying to hit this one.
Gotcha.
28 plus 2 for damage.
All right, 4 damage. I got it.
Oh, my turn's right after his, huh?
Janice, you're up.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna use my last magic missile attempt on the one, magic missile rather, on the one that is not blind.
All right. All right, so that is 10 damage. The guy who's not blind is dead. He's only got 4 hit points. So he's dead. All right, so Ogre that is over here. He's going to go ahead and hit David with the
Still blind.
Yeah, of course I am at it's a 50-50 roll, so here's my 50-50. Pow, pow, 50-50. All right, so I don't hit you. All right, Mr. Riding Lizard, what are you doing?
Toy. Now I need to make a balance check.
Man, you're not rolling too good tonight.
I was rolling great earlier. Win. Okay, balance is good.
All right, you
Now-
are hasted.
now the
so...
damage.
Oh, okay.
So the first check is a complete miss. The second check hits. Roll your fort save.
All right, fort save. Pow.
I'll risk the attack of opportunity from the blind guy. Use my move action to get up.
All right. Here's my. I'm just gonna roll percentile because I'm probably not gonna hit anyway. So here's my percentile. Pow. Oh, that did hit. All right. Well, let me go ahead and roll to hit for the guy. Pow to hit. All right, that's a miss anyway. So nothing for you. Nothing for him. I mean.
And then I swing.
All right. Knock it out. Arm class.
Got him.
Yeah, minus 12. It's 12 because he's blind.
Got him.
All right. Well, that's 17 damage. He's pretty much dead. All right. So let me double check that. As a matter of fact. All right. So dead guy. Well, let me double check here. Yeah, he's only got 11 hit points. All right. Well, that's it, guys. I don't know if you haven't gotten the XP for the. Don't forget the XP for the guy who was outside, and don't forget the XP for the 2 traps. So the 2 traps were, if I remember correctly, CR2s, but you can scroll
Oh, right.
up. Yeah, so...
Thanks for mentioning those. I would have forgotten them. I had the others already punched in.
So, let me double check the traps. I think they were both CR2s. Yeah, both were CR2s, correct. Alright, so 2 CR2 traps.
I told you they were stupid.
Well, I was actually kind of worried there for a second as far as what you guys could do.
You guys get 1,083 experience points.
Can you type that in? So they won't.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll forget. Oh, there you go.
You got it.
All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, 1,008.
1083, and I don't even remember what it was for the last session.
Ooh, I don't keep up with that stuff.
Yeah, you didn't even have it for the last session, like you miscalculated it or something, and just said not to worry about it.
Well, I don't ever do the XPs. You guys take care of that.
Oh, well, I mean, you had to tell him what it was, and I had Nelson write it down, but then you said it was the wrong thing anyway. Like you
Oh yeah.
calculated it.
No, I said there was something that you guys might have forgotten. I can't remember what it was. Well, regardless. Yeah, regardless. All right. Well, you are seeing what looks to be their camp. This is basically where they eat, shit, and sleep. I would assume. So, what are you guys up to?
Loot.
All right. Well, you are seeing a campfire, some kindling, their beds. Let me put another bed there. So there's three of them there. All right, that makes more sense. All right, so what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to?
We're gonna search, look for whatever's there.
Yes.
All right, well,
see what we can find, and then head out.
All right.
Back to reclaim the weapon, and I'm guessing we're gonna be finishing up, considering the one guy needs to go.
Correct. We're pretty much done. All right, so you do see a chest that's over here, and if you want to go ahead and open it up, knock it out.
I go near the chest and open it slowly.
All right. Let me see if it's trapped. All right, so it's not trapped, so it's basically locked. So you're gonna have to, unlock it.
Can I try to smash the lock with the sword?
Yeah, you can break it. So yeah. All right, so you after a couple. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna move up to the lock. Let me, please.
If you can, please. No problem.
That lock, I'm going to assume it's metal.
Yes, it is metal.
I'm just gonna literally touch it and cast Ray of Rust on it.
All right. All right, so you do. What was the spell again?
Ray of Rust.
Ray of Rust. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, that does basically open it. It's not a very good lock, by the way. The DC was only 25 if you were going to try to open it. But that's good too. All right, so it opens, and this is what you find inside. 3,000 XP and some gems. Total value. Well, it's not that much good stuff, but that's basically what they have. All right, so there is a tunnel that goes to the west. If you guys are interested in taking a look at that area.
Not really.
All right.
We should get some rest and then maybe check out that tunnel later.
We could also try to ask some help from the hobgoblins to explore the cave.
Yes, and we should bring him word of his pals being dispensed with permanently.
Yo, don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh.
All right. What's your call, guys? Whatever you want to do.
I go back to the two ogres and cut their left hair as a proof.
Okay.
And I ask the other two if they want to go back to the goblin.
All right. So I think David wants to leave, and a couple of you guys want to stay. Don't know what the hell you guys want to do.
No, I'm thinking we should go back to the hobgoblins first. Tell them everything. Get rest up, and then come back to the cave and explore.
Okay. How are you on time, David? Do you have to go like now or in 15 minutes or?
No, 15 minutes is, I can keep going for 50 minutes.
Oh, okay, 50. So basically, you guys can go back in town and talk to the goblins if you want.
Oh, look where I'm babe. So Jeremy won this test today.
All right, so you guys want me to get you out of this map and back to the hobgoblin? Or?
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right,
yes I took the left here also from the other ogre,
gotcha. All right,
just to be
so
sure.
I'm gonna move you to the hobgoblin outside. In the All right, so there you go. You guys are in the goblin camp, and the shaman basically greets you and says, "Well, boys, he says, well, man, I see that you are back, and I would assume that you have taken care of the ogres." And then
They're gone.
he calls one of his assistants. They bring back the sword that is basically wrapped in some cloth, and he says, "On my word and honor, here's the rapier, and thank you very much for your services. I'm glad we were able to sort this out. Knowing you guys you probably we wouldn't have not made it if it wasn't for your shall we say good good intentions. All right, man. If you're welcome to stay here tonight, I can tell you. I forgot to mention that you did find something in the cave. You found this map, by the way. So I don't know if that does you any good, but that's what you find in the map. All right. So anyway, that's basically what you find. Now, technically, this is in giant, so you don't really know what the hell this is saying. But knowing that it kind of looks like something, you'll probably have to get somebody to figure out what the hell all this stuff means. All right, so back to the camp. Do you guys?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're gonna rest up, and and at this point, I'm definitively going to be like, want, I'm gonna look for something like a want to comprehend languages while we're at it.
gotcha. All right. All right. So do you guys want to talk to the hobgoblins, or are we done tonight, or?
Uh, I think we should talk hobgoblins more, but I think we should finish up for the night just so I can go get something to eat,
Yeah, I was
use the
good.
bathroom, and get some water because
Yeah,
I'm kind of parched.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I was. Well, I'm trying to get some more people next week, guys. I don't know what happened to the other guys, but David has to leave, so you might as well. You've got your reward. You've got the +2. Uh, you're. I think you guys are going to go back and explore the rest of the cave, but yeah, it's your call.
Yes.
All right. All right. Well, you guys have any questions or comments?
Mm,
Not for me.
Yeah, it was
no,
a.
I'm fine.
Now, David, we usually play till 10:30, which is basically 2.5 more hours. Is that okay for you, or do you have to leave early all the time, or?
No, no, it's just that if the time it's the same as today, I can play for about 4 hours.
Yeah. Is 5 okay for you? Because like from 5,
Mm,
we play from 5 to 10, maybe 10:30 if it goes long, which is 5 hours our time, which is, well, it doesn't matter what time, where you're at, it's still five
and
hours.
no, it's because the starting time for me it's midnight. So right now I can play until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll see how it goes next time we everybody shows up. So yeah, it's not that big of a deal. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and stop the stream unless you guys have any questions about whatever.
Not me.
All
No,
right.
I'm gonna
I'm
say
fine. I'm
goodnight.
fine.